Facebook. As welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to, let me make sure I get this right, Dave Mitchell Field in Unionville, Missouri, in Putnam County. I am your play-by-play Remington Yates. Alongside me, Jeff Enning. As well, we got a District Class 1 District 8 semifinals matchup here today on the Lewis County Scoop airwaves. And this broadcast is brought to you by Richard Horner Shelter Insurance, Jeff Whiston Farm Bureau Insurance, Mike Stauffer Farmers Co-op, Murphy Brothers Gas Station, Ayers Oil Company, B&B Farms, Hoeing Trucking, Design It the Wild Tiger Boutique, Autumn Harvest Farms, Corks Carpet Cleaning, Sharps Custom Detailing, Phillips Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, Arnold Funeral Home, and Fleer Feed Incorporated. Welcome to this Phillips Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing pregame show. Again, Remington Yates, Jeff Enning, as we're about to get here with the national anthem. Jeff, you'll probably have to open your window and stick your microphone out there when that gets started, if you can't get it open. There's a lot of flies down there, so.
Tonight, the Putnam County Band's being accompanied by the American Legion. Colors up, nice touch.
As that was the national anthem, here we are, Phillips Heating, Cooling, Plumbing pregame show. As Jeff, it's a very interesting matchup here tonight. These two teams have quite a bit of history, the Highland Cougars and the Putnam County Midgets.
Yes, they played 4 games. I believe it was 20 to 23. Highland did win 3 of them. Putnam won 1. And if my memory serves me correct, the visiting team is 3-1 in the series.
Yep, home team is 1-3.
Last time they met was over here. Highland won 32 to 26 in 2023.
Yep.
But should be a really good game. Highland's coming off the big win, got off the snide.
And I do believe that is the last time Highland had won a district game until the game against Milan last week. So
No, actually, Mark Twain is the district one.
Was it the district district win?
The Putnam County game was something they added to get. They took off, I believe, MMA, Mexico Military Academy. They needed to find somebody, so they added Putnam for their season opener. So, but that was a very good win for them. Get some confidence going. Tried some new things defensively, a little bit different look offensively.
Yeah, they completely changed the defensive format, and I wonder if they'll change it again tonight. I'm not really sure.
A little bit different look where last week Milan had a very good receiver-quarterback combo where they threw a lot. They had to change things up a little bit. You're going to get a modified version of Monroe City's wing tee, except it's out of a pistol. And you have a lot of reverses, a lot of tricks trying to follow the ball. Beginning of the year, they had Sawyer Morgan at quarterback. He got injured about halfway through the season. He was a junior, so he'll get to come back, thankfully for him. And then right now, sophomore Raiden Chapman's taken over, and they haven't thrown as much. But honestly, he's been pretty effective. I mean, he's 8 for 11, 224 yards, but out of his 8 passes, 3 have been for touchdowns. So
Of course, when you're looking at Highland's team, though, you got to look for, of course, Chris Gauss, the running back, but you've also got to look at Levi Dent, the sophomore, who got a big, boost in confidence and everything in last week's game. He's seeing a lot of handoffs in that game.
You always hate seeing injuries, but I think the games where they played without Chris helped give them some confidence. I know Levi has been splitting the workload a little bit with Chris. With Chris was getting a lot more carries, but Levi was still putting all the work in. But Levi was able to make a niche for himself. I mean, the games he was out, they did feed the ball to him a lot to get him that little quote unquote bell cow back where he's just going to get all the work in. So kind of eating that up a little bit, and it's a nice 1-2 punch right now.
And of course, even then, you've also still got the quarterback, Dawson Hedges, who made some plays last week. He granted some of himself, and he made some pretty good passes in that game. Really, only 2 completed passes, one to Feldkamp and one to Brock Schneider, but both of them were very good plays up the middle and just really good catches. Actually, one wasn't up the middle. Schneider had somehow caught a deflection. I still do not know how he caught that.
Looked like a little quick screen to the wide receiver, and the defensive player got a hand on it, and Brock used that bad hop infielder instincts and kind of went over there and caught the ball and got in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so just there's really good receiving core on this team as well. I mean, Porter Peters has been a big part. Of course, though, Peters more of a threat on the punt or the kick returns too this year. He's first team specialist, Porter Peters, return specialist. Of course, Gal's got second team running backs and linebackers, and then honorable mention offensive lineman Tyson Voth.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's good because usually a lot of the all-conference stuff go based on record, and to get that respect for not having any conference wins is a really good thing for Highland. So that's good. Another thing I saw last week, just because I wasn't over here with you. I was doing a PA part, but the physicality the Highland played with last week was very big. I mean, some of the hits, like if you watch any of the highlights from Channel 7 or Channel 10, I think Heath Feldkamp cut a receiver in half a couple times, and just stuff like that. And there's just a big confidence, and the fun part about playing Putnam, Putnam granted is undefeated, they're 5th ranked in the state, but it's somebody they haven't seen before. The expectations aren't there. Like you get to where you play a Monroe City, you play a Central, you're like, okay, this might be a long night before you get there. Where this is something new, you're going into the unknown.
Yeah. Okay, so the Cougars have survived. Now they're going to look to try and keep going. They've already taken the sideline on the far side. I have lost my sense of directions here, Jeff.
That is a good question because where we're at, I couldn't tell you either because it's been about, let's see.
I've been spun around so many times here. This guy might be able to help me. North, okay, so we're looking north.
We're looking north.
So far side will be north. Left or your right side of your screen will be the east. Your bottom side of the screen will be the south. And the left side of your screen will be west. Thank you.
So,
in case we get lost.
Putnam County comes out.
We almost got lost. We went down some windy roads to get here.
Yeah, definitely going the straighter route path. Yeah. Sometimes the phone tells you the quickest path is not always the best.
That is not the right one. Sometimes they try and send you down the most eco-friendly, and it's just like, but that's not the fastest.
And there's some curves on there that are not marked very well.
So. Yeah, we found that out.
Right now, Putnam just came out on the field. Very, very big team. Very solid team. They have 15 seniors. And on their squad, I believe it was 12 players for either first, second team, or honorable mention all conference in the Grand River Conference, which is the conference they won. Common opponent-wise, they did beat Scotland County, Brookfield, and Milan, where on our end of it, that we lost to Scotland, lost to Brookfield. We did beat Milan. Milan-wise, I believe they beat Milan 52-0. We beat them 42-7. So that's kind of our
53-0.
53-0. Sorry, my bad.
No, you're good.
Just going off memory. So, they are a very good team though. Like right now, they've got three running backs that they have a primary running back, Angstrom Watt, who has 830 yards rushing, 8 touchdowns. Their wings, who you don't really consider running backs, but this offense they are. Corbin Campbell Johnson's got 935 yards, 14 touchdowns. Trevin Riediger, he has 829 yards and 14 touchdowns. But so between the running backs, there's 36 touchdowns and pretty close to 2,700 yards. So I mean that's a good balanced team, and you play balanced teams like this, it's very hard to stop, or you can't just key on one person. So that's something they've got going well for them.
And this is Highland's sixth state-ranked opponent that they've had this year. I mean, just a real tough schedule for the Cougars. They played Palmyra when they were still state-ranked, even after the loss to Macon at that point. They played Brookfield. They were state-ranked. Monroe City was state-ranked. They're at Monroe City's 4th in Class 2, I believe.
That sounds close. I will double check, but
and then Centralia, and then Macon was another one, but they weren't state-ranked when we played them. However, they were at one point in time in the season state-ranked. So, and if you make it into the state rankings, that means you have had a good enough of a season up to that point to become state-ranked. So
Monroe City's 4, Centralia's 5. Palmyra received votes would have put them at about 14th ranked out of the group. So
yeah,
but captains tonight we have number 7 Trevin Riediger, number 8 Engstrom Watt, number 40 Jacob Jones, and number 65 Daxton Smith for Putnam County. Over on the Highland side,
it's Porter Peters, Ashton Schultz, Chris Gauss, and Tyson Voth.
Line-wise, Putnam County is very big. They're watching them on tape. They're very, very intelligent. Like, they'll go downfield, they'll pull up so they don't get the necessary late hits. Once they see the running backs falling, they pull up. Very well coached, very well disciplined, which is very hard to do at this stage sometimes.
And I will say on the line, I think Highland kind of matches them on size, but I think experience, it's going to go to Putnam County tonight. I think the experience will give them an edge on the line tonight, and that it can really dictate how a game's going to go is the lines.
That and then the depth. I mean, like you have 15 seniors. You have room to bring people in and out from like 15 seniors fit 10 juniors. That's 25 kids right there. Where Highland's dressing 21 kids tonight. So their seniors and juniors kind of outnumber us. So basically, for Highland, got to stay healthy, get off to a quick start. Try to put a little bit of doubt. Putnam has not really been pushed this year. They've had a couple close games. I believe it was it South Harrison. It's like 28-14 at the beginning of the year, but after that, they haven't really been anybody pushing them.
Putnam will receive first, and Highland will be facing the east, so they will be on the right side of your screen. Putnam will be on Highland will be on the left side of your screen, and Putnam will be on your right. Fingers, fingers, fingers. Which one looks like an L?
We'll just write them on your hand. We're about 2:34 away from kickoff. Right now, it's a beautiful night out. Temperature looks like 53 degrees. There's a light breeze. Should be a good night for football, especially this late in the year.
Yeah.
Some nights you get those nice, brutal 40, 30-degree weathers, and it's just not as much fun to play in. But
should have been out at the Culver game last Saturday. We started to have some drizzle out there. It was a little windy, a little chilly, and we had rain in that mix. Oh, I did not feel great the next day.
Still waiting for a snow game. That's the next thing. All right. So it looks like Cooper Hinton's going to be the kicker for Highland, and a little bit of different setup. They have 6 defensive players on the left side of the formation, which is the far sideline from us. 4 on the right side. Back deep for Putnam is Trevin Riediger. And all the way back is Corbin Campbell-Johnson.
I should have had my pens out earlier. I got to circle a number here because he's been playing 2 numbers. Connor Bart's wearing the 44 tonight. He's been wearing the 44 or the 61. He typically tells me before the game, but I haven't had time.
And we had something. Clock was not ready.
No, clock was definitely not ready. They were way off there.
Everybody was like, ready to go, but the officials forgot to look over. So now we're at 12 minutes left. We're ready to kick. So
focus. And of course, depending on how tonight goes, this could either be the last halftime hot dog review we have tonight. So
hopefully there's more.
Hopefully. We're hoping. We're praying. We'll have post-game show with Coach Arnsman.
Left foot kicker kicks it off. Looks like it's going to go to number 5.
Diego Lopez, as he is brought down after a decent little game.
Brought down by Baxter Ledbetter.
Lopez, a senior, 5'8", 145.
Midgets take over 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line after the return. Looked like about maybe a 17-yard return. Nice, solid return.
There's a battle of sophomore quarterbacks. Raiden Chapman, a sophomore, will head out and in the pocket. at shotgun.
Got a diamond outright. All 4 of them out. Quarterback's by himself. Going to
Here's
throw
a
a quick
snap.
screen.
Screen pass, and immediately wrapped up, brought down at the line of scrimmage, and that was Xavier Santiago coming in for the big tackle there.
Pass complete to Corbin Campbell-Johnson. Gain of 0 on the play.
So nobody saw Santiago come flying through the diamond and immediately grab up the receiver.
Now they're more their traditional look with the 2 wings, single back.
That shotgun on the far hash. There's the handoff. He's going to run it. Gauss wraps him up, brings him down. It's a gain of about
Angstrom Watt on the carry.
I think 6 is what they'll give him.
Yep. 3rd and 4. Big 3rd and 4 right here.
Looks like they do. They go back to the 4-man front that they've been running for most of the year for Highland. Last week they went, or no, they are going with a 3-4. It's a very interesting decision. Try and close up some of them gaps. Here's a snap. They'll hand it off. He's going to come over to the near side. Gauss not able to get a handle on him. It's enough for a first down. He breaks away. He is going to the 10 and gone. Touchdown, Putnam County Midgets. Corbin Campbell-Johnson on the carry.
52-yard touchdown run. Almost want to start calling him CCJ as much as we'll probably call it.
And we might
Corbin Campbell-Johnson.
We might just do that. That'll probably be a lot easier. Unless he doesn't like that nickname or something.
True.
I've seen it. I've seen people not like their nicknames.
We got Blanchard on to kick the extra point.
There's a snap. It's up. And it's good.
Blanchard the extra point. We got 10:38 left to go in the first quarter. Putnam County 7. Highland getting ready to get the ball for the first time tonight.
We'll take a break and be back.
Savings are here at Missouri Airco. Sweet Tooth, Demet's Turtles, just 2 for $3.50. Or Bugles, 2 for $5. Great savings. And remember, Airco reward members get double the points on promotional items.
Let's go, Airco. Let's go, Airco. Let's go.
This broadcast is brought to you by Corks Carpet Cleaning. Providing commercial and residential cleaning services, they are the carpet cleaning choice in Northeast Missouri. Give Eric a call at 573-423-6523. With the winter weather ending, your car is going to need a real deep cleaning, but you can't find the time. Take it to Sharp Custom Detailing in Lewistown, Missouri. They'll make your car look like it just came off the lot. Give us a call at 660-341-1269. You're listening to Highland Cougar Football here on the Lewis County Scoop Facebook and YouTube page.
Welcome back here. It's going to be Raiden Chapman to kick things off. Porter Peters in the backfield. We'll see what they go for here, though.
10:38 left, 7-0 Putnam County.
It'll be short, and it's going to get picked up by Heath Feldkamp. He almost loses his footing as he'll just take a tackle and goes down at the 25-yard line.
Brought down by number 20, Seth Hannick.
They'll give him the 26. So Heath Feldkamp almost muffed it there, but he was able to pick it up and get some running on it. But saw what was coming, decided just to take the hit, and went down. They'll break out into formation. Hedges at shotgun, Dent in the backfield. You got 3 on the left, 1 on the right. There's a snap. They'll hand it off to Dent. He finds a gap up the middle, but gets wrapped up around the ankles. There's some ankle biters in the line tonight.
Looks like...
Yeah, I think he maybe got 1. We'll see what they actually give him.
Can't tell who that is. 8. Number 8, that is Angstrom Watt with the tackle. A couple others there. Looks like they got 1 on the play. Be 2nd and 9 for the Cougars at the 27-yard line. Big thing here. Highland's got to get a couple first downs, try to swell some of that momentum down a little bit.
10 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Shotgun again, Dent in the backfield. Now it's a very tight trips on the right, and it's going to be Hedges to take it himself, and he's wrapped up, and that's going to be for a loss.
Big hit by Diego Lopez. They ran a power sweep with the quarterback, and the corner came around in the end. That was the guy that he had to beat, and he just did a great job of coming over and getting him, made a nice form tackle.
So it'll put him back 1. It'll be 3rd and 10 Schultz going to bring out the play. Hedges will take it to the huddle. As looks like Dent will go off the field, so they'll put Gauss at running back here. There's a snap. Hedges steps back. He's going to look, and he's going to break out of the... Fires it, but he'll throw it out of bounds.
Pass intended for Peters goes out of bounds. He was under some pressure. Putnam didn't really put a whole lot of pressure on him. He kind of set back a little bit, and then when he moved the pocket, then they started coming after him.
Yeah. Now it's 4th and 10. They'll bring out the punt unit. And it looks like it will be Schultz or Bartz. I don't know why I almost said Schultz. It's Bartz.
Corbin Campbell Johnson back deep for the Midgets.
A lot of empty field there.
Looks like they're loaded up a little bit on the right side of the Cougars offensive line. Looks like they're getting one more person on so they can get kickoff.
There's a snap, and it's blocked, and touchdown Midgets. Jacob Jones, the tight end linebacker, was able to pick it up and scoop and score for Putnam County. It is now 13-0 for the Midgets.
Like I said, they looked like they had more people coming from the right side, and that's where the pressure came from. Got the block, and it made a perfect hop right to him. I think he got the block and the trifecta, the recovery and the touchdown out of it. Blanchard on to kick the extra point.
Well, at least we don't have to watch a bunch of two-pointers tonight. There's a snap. That one up long and good. 14-0 your score. The Midgets blocked a punt and scored on it. We'll take a break and be back here on the Lewis County Scoop.
Litter Feed Incorporated is dedicated to providing unmatched service, building relationships with our customers, and providing animal nutrition services backed by quality products. Stop in today, 103 South Elm Street, Lewistown, Missouri, a founding sponsor of the Lewis County Scoop.
Shelter Insurance Agent Richard Horner looks forward to working with you on your coverage needs in the Canton area. Together, they'll work to see that your needs are met before something goes wrong. They realize that good customer service goes beyond business hours, so if you ever have any questions about your policies, you can call them at any time. Give the Richard Horner Shelter Insurance Agency a call today at 573-288-3734. That's Richard Horner, your shelter insurance agent serving the Canton area.
Need some fuel in your car and your belly? Stop by Murphy's Gas Station in Monticello, Missouri. With a full menu and daily specials, sweet snacks, and plenty of fuel, they'll help you get through your day and to your destination. Murphy's Gas Station, just off Highway 16, Monticello, Missouri.
As welcome back, it's Heath Feldkamp with the ball again. He gets hit hard on the punt return, on the kickoff return. This time he gets a little more yardage on it.
Charlie Dickerson with a big hit. A lot of their sophomores play on special teams. Gives their starters a break a little bit.
Yeah, it's smart that way.
We got 1st and 10 Highland from the 33. 8:49 left to go in the first quarter. Putnam County 14-0. Just joined us. Putnam County won the toss, got a 52-yard touchdown run. Highland got the ball, went to punt, got a block punt, scooped and scored to make it 14-0.
So now the Cougars will look to try and get some kind of offense going here, or else they're going to be stuck in their own end tonight. There's a snap. They'll hand it off. It's Christopher Gauss as he tries to go up the middle, not able to find a lane as he's pushed back. And the linemen are going to battle tonight.
Yep, and you can tell, like right there, it was number 77. That was Bentley McCormick with the tackle. They are very big in the middle. They're not going to give up a whole lot. They did 2 on that one, but they make you go around them. And that thing about going around them is they're very quick on the outside.
Hedges will bring out the play. 8:22 remaining. It's 14-0.
Kind of reminds me of a bigger version of Monroe City. Like Monroe City was fast, but they were a lot smaller. But these guys are a lot bigger, and their linebackers are a lot bigger too. Walking some linebackers up.
There's a snap. Incomplete as it was short. Intended for Heath Feldkamp as Hedges got hit hard.
Looked like that was Charlie Dickerson on the blitz. Got a hit on him as he was throwing it. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Dent's going to come back out. Hedges will bring the play. Schultz will go to the sideline. No real substitutions being made for Putnam County. Break off, it's 3rd and 8 here. Looks like trips on the left, one on the right. Dent in the backfield. Hedges at shotgun, takes a snap. It's going to be a screen pass. Porter Peters gets it, spin move. As he's met and brought down, now it's going to be a 4th and middle. Where you got a lot
Down
of,
by Trevin Riediger.
we got a flag and it'll be a hold.
So they got a decision to make. Do they want 4th and 5, or do they want, or 4th and 6, or do they want to send them back? Let's see what they decide.
They will take it. They will take the hold. So an interesting decision there. So it will be 3rd and 18.
Well, the pressure they're getting right now put the Cougars in a bad situation. Take away a couple options on the play. 4th and 6, you have a little bit more options. There's a long snap count, things like that. Where this is pretty much throw. Their linemen can pin their ears back and come attack.
7:15 and counting. 14-0 the score in the first quarter. Here's a snap. It's on the far hash mark. Hedges rolls this way, gets it to Gauss, and it's tipped and intercepted. Diego Lopez with it. As he's still up, he's now going to cut across the entire side of the field. And brought down by Gauss at within the 5-yard line.
Fortunate break there. Had it looked like they had a play for some yards. Went off Gauss's hands, right into Lopez's hands. Brought it up the left sideline. Didn't see anything there. Cut all the way back across. Good hustle play by Gauss to tackle him. But right now it's 1st and goal for Putnam County at the 4-yard line. We got 6:48 left to go in the first quarter. 14-0 Midgets at the moment.
Apologies, don't know what came over me. I just suddenly had an urge to cough and cough bad. 6:48, 14-0. Putnam with a chance to score again. Here's a snap. They'll hand it off. He's going to find a lane and in for the touchdown. I believe that's CCJ once again, Corbin Campbell Johnson.
Like a 3-yard touchdown run for him.
Yep.
Blanchard on to kick the extra point. So far, he's 2 for 2 on the night.
Cougars are definitely going to have to look for some offensive adjustments tonight. Because so far, 2 points have come off of offensive turnovers. That one up and in. Well, one off special teams, but there's a 4th down punt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, right now, it's one of those, Mike Tyson says, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face. And the way the game started off with that big run, and then you get the block kick, and you're just now you're in that press mode, trying to make the perfect play instead of just making a play. And I mean, it wasn't really a horrible throw; it just went off the hands, and that's what I ended up with that way. So
We'll have a quick PSA from Misha. We'll be back.
Attention all former athletes and sports fans. It's time to get back in the game. Become an official. It's a great part-time income and you get back in the game. Start today by finding out how. Contact the Misha office by calling 573-875-4880 or visiting misha.org.
As welcome back, 6:43, 21-0 your score. Putnam County's on a roll, but this is a team that beat the 2nd seeded team of the districts 55-0, completely shut out the Scotland County Tigers. So, as there's a grab from the 56 of Tyson Voth on a kick return. Imagine if he could have broke away.
one of those lineman dream plays. You get the
Oh,
ball.
my goodness.
Say, look, coach, I can run with the ball.
Put me at running back, coach.
All right, we got 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line from Highland. See what they come up with here. Try to slow it down, run a little bit, get some clock off. May go through the air. There's not really anything to lose at the moment. Just try to figure out a way to get a first down. Need to get a first down to get a little bit of momentum going. See what can happen. Empty backfield. Got trips to the left, twins to the right.
Hedges at shotgun. Nobody in the backfield with him. Here's a snap. Screen pass over to Heath Feldkamp. Gauss is making some blocks and wrapped up and brought down hard. Heath Feldkamp has, I believe the initial on that was Nick Roberts, the 22.
24. Charlie Dickerson.
Was
again.
it Charlie Dickerson
Yep.
again?
He's everywhere right now. Gain of 1 on the play.
So give Feldkamp 1.
Like I said, they're very good sideline to sideline with their linebackers. I mean, as big as their defensive line are, they keep their linebackers clean. And as a defensive lineman, you have to keep your linebackers clean to make plays. And that's what they're doing. I mean, that play was set up very nicely. You had the extra receiver blocking on the corner, but they just ran out and made a play on it.
Empty backfield again. There's a snap. Hedge is going to take it himself. He's found a gap. He's going to run it up. Gain of about 3 maybe on that one. And it'll be 3rd and 6, I believe.
Brought down by Angstrom Watt.
Decent little traveling crowd tonight for the Highland Cougars.
And it's a trip to get up here. I think it's like an hour and 45 from Highland to get here.
I think the furthest for people would be coming from LaGrange.
Oh, yeah. That'd be about 2 hours and 15 or something. It's like 3rd and 6 from 35-yard line as we resume play here.
So 3rd and 6 on the Cougars 35. There's a snap. Hedges gets pressure and
Fumble.
hit, and it'll be a fumble. And it's going to be covered up by Bentley McCormack.
So you had number 65, Daxton Smith, with the sack. As he was throwing it, unfortunately, the way he got hit, the ball went backwards, which makes it a fumble. And the nightmare start continues.
So the defense will get back out on the field.
If anybody had any questions about whether Putnam County would be rusty with their week off, I think they've pretty much answered it pretty well right now.
That is a no. That is a negative.
They definitely haven't took the Cougars lightly. So, I mean, they're coming out, bringing everything they've got. Steps back, throws, a little quick screen.
Pass over to Luke Aguilar as he'll make a good little run of things there. And it'll be enough for a first down.
Gain of 14 on a play makes it 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Chapman's now 2 for 2 for 14 yards.
21-0 to score, 4:41 remaining here in the first. Darn, we're only in the first quarter.
Feels like it just started for Putnam, and Cougars feel like they've been here a while.
Motion. They'll hand it off.
Played.
And touchdown Putnam. That is Trevin Riediger.
7-yard touchdown run for Riediger.
27-0, 4:20 remaining. They'll bring out the kick unit again. And we'll take a break after that. Let's see how this goes. How many ad breaks? Probably 3 breaks we've done so far?
I think so.
All right. I should really always mark how many ad breaks we've done.
If you're going by every score, I'd say 3.
And we did 1 miss a PSA, so I'm going to mark that just so I... There's a snap. Ball down. Kick is up. It's long. It's high.
Blanchard's
And
now 4
it's
for 4
good.
kicks. Makes it 28-0 with 4:20 left to go in the first quarter.
We'll take a break and be back here on the Lewis County Scoop.
Arnold's Funeral Homes in Canton and Lewistown have been serving the area community for 5 generations. They're thankful to be an important part of the community. They provide compassionate funeral and cremation services to the community with a focus on honoring the memory of loved ones. They also offer professional and respectful services to support families during difficult times. That's Arnold's Funeral Homes in Canton and Lewistown, family service since 1898.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Welcome back, Remington Yates, Jeff Inning. Jeff, you got some scores there, but first, here's the kickoff. It's a low kick. As Levi Dent, I think, touched it, as then he'll have to go back and ground it at the 15-yard line.
Scores from Class 2. Brookfield's up on Macon 14-0. The winner of this game will play the winner of South Shelby and Scotland County. Right now it's 6-0 South in the first quarter.
That's an interesting matchup. Scotland County 0-8 against South Shelby, and 6 of those games were in district tournaments or in some kind of state tournament.
Centralia's up 8-6 on South Callaway. North Shelby is beating Paris 8-0. And I think that's it on the scores. I haven't seen anything on the Palmyra one yet.
Nothing from Schuyler County.
Oh, I'm sorry. Monroe City's up 6-0 on that.
The President's Trophy again.
Mayor's Cup.
Or Mayor's Cup, yeah. There's a snap, step back. I was thinking hockey. Screen pass to Gauss. He'll break a tackle and he stays up. He's got a lot of room, and he's going to truck through some guys and finally get brought down.
Brought out by number 11, Bowden Darling. Gain of about, looks like 6 on the game. So gains will be 2nd and 4.
Hedges will bring it out to play as Gauss goes to the sideline.
Right now, just trying to find a first down. Get that first down. Maybe things will get going a little bit.
There's a snap. They'll hand it to Dent. Dent finds a lane. He'll drop the shoulder. He'll get up, and I believe that'll be enough for a Cougar first down. And it will.
Gain of 5. Want to play a big run there. That slows things down a little bit. Gives them a chance to catch their breath. So we close in on 3:23 left to go in the first quarter.
I think one of your first goals right now, or your biggest goal in your mind right now, probably is just get at least one score right now. I mean, that's
that's
the goal right in front of your face right now. Is find your way to that end zone.
Right now, string a drive together.
Yeah.
Eat some clock. If you string the drive together, then you're setting to where we can get the score in that way.
Edges that shotgun. He'll snap. He's going to roll out. Dent's going to provide some blocks.
Got a guy. Oh, that should be a hole. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't throw anything on that. Looked at going to Porter Peter. Looked like Jones had a hold of his jersey a little bit when he tried to break away. Ref didn't think it was enough of an advantage, so he didn't call anything.
So now it'll be 2nd and 10 here. Gauss will return.
That wasn't too bad of a setup because I think the way Putnam was flying the ball, if Porter could have got free from that guy, I think he'd have been up the sideline a little bit and we would have been fine for some good yards. Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're good. I think that's me. Yeah, that's me. I'd kind of, if I push down on this hard enough. They're on the far hash mark on the north side of the field. A little flip forward to Porter Peters. As now he's going to find the sideline. He's going to get shoved out of bounds. And there's a flag on the play, and that might get dragged back.
Probably going to be a hold. Peter knocked out of bounds by Corbin Campbell Johnson. Looked like it was a gain of about 10 on the play, but we'll see what happens with the penalty flag.
And it looks like they will accept the penalty. Holding offense.
Bad part on that, I don't think the holding was really that necessary. They just got locked on their block and didn't get rid of it. And that's not usually a good thing to do right in front of the official.
So you keep the down, but you're going to lose some yards here. I believe it'll be 2nd and 20.
Actually, it's going to be 2nd and 16 because they went from the spot to the foul. So
Okay.
Not as bad as it could be, but still not where you want to be. I think it's about the 27-yard line. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 22-yard line. Need the Louisiana LSU field where they got the 5s on there, too. That'll make it a little bit easier.
There's a snap. Fakes the handoff and sacked.
Brought down by Traven Riediger. So we go from the 22 back to the 10. The sack's going to lead a loss of 12 on the play. It's going to be, let's see, looks like it's going to be 3rd and 27.
I got 28 up there. I think it's right on the 10-yard line.
Yeah, 10 to the 37 is the first down, I think.
And Highland will take its first time out. We might as well take a break as well. We'll be back with more Highland football.
When fall arrives and you're searching for the perfect pumpkin, head to Autumn Harvest Farms just off Highway 24 in West Quincy. With pumpkins, family fun, and more, it's the place to be this autumn. Returning this fall. Don't miss it.
Savings are here at Missouri Airco. Sweet Tooth, Demet's Turtles just 2 for $3.50, or Bugles 2 for $5. Great savings. And remember, Airco reward members get double the points on promotional items.
Let's go, Airco. Let's go, Airco. Let's go.
Got farmland you want to rent out? Contact Austin Braunstein at B&B Farms, a local farm ran by generations of farming. Give Austin a call at 573-501-1151. B&B Farms, a proud sponsor of Lewis County Scoop Sports. Need rock, sand, fertilizer, grain, or feed hauled? Hoeing Trucking LLC has you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we deliver fast, reliable service across the Midwest. Family owned and built on trust, we move what matters, safely and on time. Call Hoeing Trucking today, 217-430-0130, or visit hoeingtruckingllc.com.
And welcome back here after a timeout. Scores are about the same. Hannibal Pirates are up over Mexico 14-0 right now.
We got 3rd and 28, 1:42 left to go in the first quarter, 28-0 Putnam County.
Thank you all of our wonderful fans who are tuning in and listening. I know you didn't want to make the drive. As quick little substitution in, Levi Dent comes on. There's a snap.
Throws deep.
Throws it deep.
A little underthrown.
And intercepted.
That was, if I get a clear number here, number 11. Bowden Darling with the interception. Honestly, the interception is not bad there. I mean, if you're punting from your 10 and you had that other one blocked,
Yeah.
this serves as a punt because it's basically a 28-yard punt with no return. So, second interception of the evening for the Midgets.
Well, yeah, we did get a couple scores updated now. North Shelby over Parrish right now, 17-0. You could probably expect a rematch between Knox County and North Shelby, and that'll be a very interesting game. Shotgun, one in the backfield. Here comes quick motion. That was a low snap to the ground. He's going to take it himself. And he's wrapped up, brought down. The initial was Heath Feldkamp. The final was
Caden Walton.
Thank you.
All right, so.
It's been a while since I've said Caden name, so I kind of forgot his number there, you know. Sometimes you don't see a guy for a while, and you're just like, wait, who was that?
I tried not to run Chapman very much. I was interested. I don't know if that was just because the timing was messed up because of the snap or what. Because, like I said, they lost their starting quarterback beginning of the year. Try to keep this one healthy so that way you don't have to go to a third quarterback.
60 seconds here in the first quarter as 28-0 is your score. Here comes motion again. It's a low snap again. He'll just have to drop on it. Braden Chapman having a couple bad snaps there.
Loss is 6 on the play. Makes it 3rd and 9. We'll give the center the rushing yards on it.
Yeah, I guess we didn't get to do this. The Cougars are wearing their white uniforms with brown numbers with a little gold trim and white helmets. Putnam wearing an all blue uniform. Blue helmets, very shiny blue helmets with, I believe, silver wording on the side that say Midgets. Kind of like the New York Giants, just without any red.
Yes,
that's kind of what I was thinking.
That's a good call.
I'm glad I could draw something out of that. Here's a snap. He's going to step back. He's going to look to throw with his left.
Got a guy wide open.
Wide open. Hot touchdown. Luke Aguilar, the senior wide receiver.
37-yard touchdown pass.
Through that lefty. That's not something you see very often.
That's the thing about that. I mean, they don't throw a whole lot, but he's very effective. That is his, let's see, he's thrown 3 tonight. And that would be, let's see, for the season, he's only thrown 14 passes. That's his 4th touchdown. So very high touchdown percentage on his throws.
You're the stats guy. Mike Thomas is appreciative. Here's the snap. Ball down, kick is up. It's long, it's high, and it's good. Well, he's
now
perfect on the kicks.
5 for 5 on the night for his extra points.
We'll take a break and be back here on Lewis County Scoop.
Old Trap Sticks, 2 for $4. Save $4 on select Icon meats. Plus save $2 on Stoker's Tubs. Airco reward members get double points on all promotional items. Let's go, Airco.
Arnold's Funeral Homes in Canton and Lewistown have been serving the area community for 5 generations. They're thankful to be an important part of the community. They provide compassionate funeral and cremation services to the community with a focus on honoring the memory of loved ones. They also offer professional and respectful services to support families during difficult times. That's Arnold's Funeral Homes in Canton and Lewistown, family service since 1898.
This broadcast is brought to you by Corks Carpet Cleaning, providing commercial and residential cleaning services. They are the carpet cleaning choice in Northeast Missouri. Give Eric a call at 573-423-6523.
Welcome back. Here's a kick.
Baxter Ledbetter with the return.
Ledbetter on the return. He's getting wrapped up and brought down at the 40-yard line.
And that'll be the last play of the first quarter. So we come up to the end of one quarter, all midgets here, 35-0, Putnam County.
We'll take a break for a quarter and be back.
This broadcast is brought to you by Corks Carpet Cleaning, providing commercial and residential cleaning services. They are the carpet cleaning choice in Northeast Missouri. Give Eric a call at 573-423-6523.
Shelter Insurance Agent Richard Horner looks forward to working with you on your coverage needs in the Canton area. Together, they'll work to see that your needs are met before something goes wrong. They realize that good customer service goes beyond business hours, so if you ever have any questions about your policies, you can call them at any time. Give the Richard Horner Shelter Insurance Agency a call today at 573-288-3734. That's Richard Horner, your shelter insurance agent serving the Canton area.
Litter Feed Incorporated is dedicated to providing unmatched service, building relationships with our customers, and providing animal nutrition services backed by quality products. Stop in today, 103 South Elm Street, Lewistown, Missouri, a founding sponsor of the Lewis County Scoop.
Welcome back. Cougars are probably going to get their best start on fielding position here on the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line.
If you're just joining us, Putnam County got the ball, had a 52-yard run by Campbell Johnson to make it 7-0. Cougars went 3 and was going to punt, got a block punt return for a touchdown, made it 14-0. Then they get the ball back for interception. Campbell Johnson for 3-yard run, 21-0. Prediger for a run, and Aguiar the pass, make it 35-0 in the first quarter.
Hedges hands it off to Gauss. Gauss is going to burst through the line. He's going to keep driving, and 1 yard short of the first down. One official's a little ahead there. No, it's not a first down. He's short. I don't know why.
They're giving him.
Now they're going to give it to him.
Gate of 10 on the play.
Must have reached there at the end or something. We didn't see it.
They're attacking things really hard. I think that's the good part is they're still fighting. I mean, scoreboard-wise, it's not going to show it, but no heads hanging. They're just going out and playing. I mean, that's basically all you can do right now.
I mean, they knew this was going to be a tough game. They knew this. As Hedges will take it, screen pass out. It's Heath Feldkamp, and probably a 1 yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Keeping our eyes on some other scores across the area as the night goes on. We'll probably give you more of an update at halftime. We'll probably kind of hold off on the scores for a bit. 11:08, 35-0 the score. Yeah. Should turn off my audio for my phone, shouldn't I? 10:47 and counting. 4 seconds on the play clock. They'll snap it, hand it to Gauss. Gauss breaks a tackle. He's going to push forward. He'll gain about another yard, so now it'll be 3rd and 8.
Reidiger hit him in the backfield. He ran through that tackle, got a little bit of a gain on it.
You're great at spotting out defensive players. I cannot.
Too many years of sitting in the press box doing this, so as is like old hat.
So 35-0, 10:14 remaining. Band is definitely.
Team. They've been pretty good to listen to.
This whole building got shooken up by the crowd on a kickoff. Hedges steps back. Plenty of time. He's going to fire it. And overshot and dropped.
Falls incomplete.
Almost intercepted, though.
It's going to bring up 4th and 7 for the Cougars. No, I've seen Putnam County's band with my daughter being in band. See, go over to the band competitions. They have a really good band. their drum line. They come in with their buckets, and they were playing everything like pots and pans. It's kind of fun to watch. So they have a pretty good time down there.
They even have the kitchen sink.
Almost. If they could have carried it, I thought they would have brought it.
And that punt is blocked as there was just chaos in front, and it's recovered. And Putnam will have their best field positioning to start the night. Or, well, no, actually, yeah, this is probably one of their worst.
Be 1st and 10 Putnam County at the 47-yard line of Highland. That's a second block punt tonight.
So I'd say just throw it on the 4th down.
Well, I think they've
Hell
seen
no, 'cause-
something, and I mean it's hard to see from the sideline. You have they're
Yeah.
overloading, and
I think I'd set it off the air, maybe go with the rugby style kick where you kind of run it out and
yeah,
just
but
get away from the
that
overload.
time seemed like it was coming from both directions. I don't know exactly what they did. I was kind of looking to see what was going on back at the kick return part. And
They've been going with Bartz though on the punt, so I think it's Hinton. There's another low snap there from the Midgets as here's a run, and that's going to be a gain of about 7.
look like Hinton and Johnson on the tackle. Watt at the carry, gain of, like you said, 7 on the play. It's going to bring him up to, that's a second carry for 13 yards.
9:30 and counting here in the first half. I believe with the score currently, if this half was to end, I think we'd have a running clock in the second half.
That is correct.
There's a snap. They'll fake the handoff.
Inside
They will
reverse.
hand it off to Corbin Campbell Johnson as he finds the far sideline, gets dragged out of bounds. And now he will have a first down and 10.
Gain of 12 on the play. That gives him 67 yards for the night, 3 carries, 2 touchdowns.
Highland's 28-yard line on the far hash mark.
Like I said, I think just watching them play, they remind me a lot from watching the Monroe City game. They're just a bigger version of Monroe City. They have the same speed. Their linemen are a lot bigger than Monroe City's line.
Does Putnam County have wrestling?
They do not.
A lot of motion again in the backfield. This time it's a quarterback draw. Cougars sniff it out.
Brighton Johnson and several others in the middle of the defense.
Now
Gain on the play.
So will remain 2nd and 11.
Third. Oh, yep. Oh, I see. Lost a yard. My fault.
35-0, 8:40 and counting. They'll stay on the far hash mark.
History-wise, Putnam County's always been really good at baseball. They have a very good baseball program.
You would know.
Yep. Football's been kind of up and down. I mean, they've been doing pretty well recently. Last year they were around 500. The year before they were like maybe lost 3 losses the whole season. So
Putnam County Midgets will take a timeout. 8:18 remaining, 35-0. Let's take a break and we'll be back.
The Wild Tiger Boutique in Canton is your local game day boutique. They offer a curated collection of game day apparel and accessories for the entire family. Their collections include items for the home, jewelry and accessories, and an extensive line of apparel for local high school, college, and Greek life. Now's also the perfect time to check out their Valentine's collection. The Wild Tiger Boutique is open Monday to Friday 8 to 6 and Saturdays 10 to 2. Come in and see them in Canton or shop online at thewildtigerboutique.com, a proud supporter of the Canton Tigers. Shelter Insurance Agent Richard Horner looks forward to working with you on your coverage needs in the Canton area. Together, they'll work to see that your needs are met before something goes wrong. They realize that good customer service goes beyond business hours, so if you ever have any questions about your policies, you can call them at any time. Give the Richard Horner Shelter Insurance Agency a call today at 573-288-3734. That's Richard Horner, your shelter insurance agent serving the Canton area.
Perfect timing there. We were talking with the video guy up here. It's 35-0, 8:18. We finished our conversation just in time there, Jeff.
that was pretty good. Good timing. You're good at this timing thing. That would be something I'd be horrible at.
There's a snap.
Fake
Quarterback
the
keeps it. He's going to
reverse.
fire it left and caught and touchdown.
Tiptoe
Putnam.
down the sideline. 29-yard touchdown pass from Chapman to Reidiger.
And he did it lefty again.
That puts him at 80 yards passing for the night.
So now it's 41-0, 8:10 remaining here in the half. We're definitely going to have a running clock this time.
Blanchard on, see if he can go 6 for 6 from the extra points tonight. Kicking on the other end this time. Let's see what happens. Snap, penalty flag on the play. Gonna make it a little tougher for him this time. Illegal procedure on the Midgets. Back him up a little bit, make it a little bit longer kick.
Yep, let's test this kid out. Let's see what Matthew Blanchard has. See what kind of a leg this kid's got. He's a junior.
Right foot
If he hits
kicker.
this, if I'm a college coach and I need a kicker, this is the kick I'm going to watch. There's a snap, high snap, but that one, ball down, kick is up. It's off the goalpost. No good.
That was good. That's probably good from, I would say, go probably 35 yards.
I would agree.
Hit halfway up the goalpost. This unfortunately hit the goalpost for them and came back out. But for the Cougars, that's a good thing. It is 8:10 left to go in the second quarter. 41-0 Putnam County.
Let's take a Misha PSA, and we'll be back real quick.
The Missouri State High School Activities Association is celebrating 100 years of student activity excellence. Since 1926, MISHA has championed student athletes, musicians, scholars, and performers across the state. Now in our centennial year, we're honoring a century of unforgettable moments, teamwork, and tradition. Visit misha.org/centennial to explore our history, relive iconic moments, and join the celebration. Show Me 100, celebrating a century of champions.
Guys, welcome back. Remington Yates, Jeff Inning. 41-0, 8:10 remaining here in the half. As Putnam County will kick it off. Goes off Dent's leg. He'll pick it up, and he's just going to push forward.
It's about 6 on the return, maybe 7. Be 1st and 10, Highland from their own 27-yard line.
And they'll start things off on the far hash mark.
I do find it interesting that your extra point kicker is not your kickoff guy.
That is interesting. Very, very interesting.
All right, so we've gotten a couple first downs, got a little bit going. Seems like sometimes, though, we do something good, we back ourselves up off on the same play. So let's see if we can string some good stuff together in succession.
There's a snap. They'll hand it off. I believe that's Chris Gauss as he's wrapped up and pushed back.
Met by number 50, Brody Walter. That's crazy. The Brodies are in the middle tonight for both teams, taking care of stuff. No gain on the play for Gauss. That's his 4th carry, so only at 14 yards. He is the Cougars' leading rusher right now with 14.
$41-0, 7:30 remaining and counting. Excuse me. Here's a snap. Shotgun. He's going to chuck it out. Catching up. It's Brock Schneider having to make a jump, and he'll get brought down after a Cougar first down.
Hit initially by, looked like Darling, finished off by Angstrom Watt. Gain of 12 on the play gives the Cougars a first down.
Had to make a big jump to get it, but Brock Schneider got there. And it looks like he'll be out there again as well. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Here's some motion. They'll hand it off to Porter Peters on a jet sweep. He's looking for room. He will not find it and get brought down for a loss.
Loss of 1 on the play, makes it 2nd and 11.
And we'll get a whistle here.
Somebody down for the Cougars. Don't want to speculate yet.
And so we'll take a break here and we'll be back.
This broadcast is brought to you by Phillips Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, provided you're needing heating, cooling, and plumbing throughout the tri-state area. Give Blake a call today at 573-822-4284 or visit them at filupsheatingandcooling.com.
Let's go,
Snack and save this week at Airco. Snickers and Twix, 2 for $4.50. Haribo Gold Bears, 2 for $4. Tootsie Twin Bars and Butterfinger Bars, just 2 for $4. Dots Pretzels, 2 for $8. And don't forget Combo Stuffed Snacks, 2 for $5. Airco reward members get double points on all promotional items. Let's go, Airco.
let's go, Airco. Let's go, Airco. Let's go.
Got farmland you want to rent out? Contact Austin Braunstein at B&B Farms, a local farm ran by generations of farming. Give Austin a call at 573-501-1151. B&B Farms, a proud sponsor of Lewis County Scoop Sports.
Welcome back, Remington Yates. Jeff Innings, 6:41 remaining, 41-0 Midgets. Porter Peters got helped off the field. He will be tended to.
Be second and 11 as we rejoin. Blitz up the middle, timed it good, but they got the ball away quick.
As it's Gauss
Gauss on the
flips,
carry.
tried to flip backwards to get over a tackle. He does, but instead runs into one of his own teammates.
Gain of 7 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Manageable third down situation, which Cougars have had trouble with tonight. Putnam's defense has done a very good job of keeping them in 3rd and long, and sometimes it's been a Cougars' own fault with penalties making up 3rd and long for themselves.
Putnam County switches their whole defensive line here. As 5:59 and counting, 19 on the play clock. Sometimes I forget about that play clock.
Lots of big fellows on the sideline. That's very rare you see that at 1A.
You've got depth at the side on your line side of things, and that's very good. Here's a snap, some motion. Hedges will roll out. He's going to chuck it up, tipped away, and intercepted again. This time it is picked off by Corbin Campbell-Johnson after the tip, as he's got the sideline and finally brought down at the Cougars' 25-yard line.
Gauss and Feldkamp on the tackle, went off the hands of Xavier Santiago right to them. That's the one bad part tonight. It seems like every little bounce is going in the way of the Midgets.
Sometimes it's just not your luck on the night.
Yeah.
It is not the Cougars' luck tonight.
I mean, if you look at Hedges' interceptions, the two of his 3 interceptions, both have been tip balls off receivers' hands, right to the defender. The one, like I said, was just as good as a punt. So, but 1st and 10, Putnam County from the Highland 25-yard line. 5:29 left to go in the half. Got 2 backs in the backfield this time.
If you're the Cougars defense, you just want to get at least one good stop tonight, as it remains 41-0. Some shifting going on. 11 seconds on the play clock. Putnam finally goes set. And they'll hand it off to Ridiger. He's going to break away. Touchdown.
25-yard touchdown run for
Ridiger.
Looking for his first name. Trevin Ridiger. 5:22 left to go in the half. He's now ran for 2, caught 1.
So 47-0. And 5:22 remaining here in the first half of action in Unionville, Missouri, at Dave Mitchell Field.
See if Chapman gets back on his kicking ways. Falls up.
As that was a very low kick. And placeholder will take the blame on that one. Sadly, it still counts against you, though.
So kick comes up a little short. No good. That leaves us with 5:22 left to go in the first half. Putnam County 47, Highland 0 here on Lewis County Scoop Sports.
This broadcast is brought to you by Phillips Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, provided you're needing heating, cooling, and plumbing throughout the tri-state area. Give Blake a call today at 573-822-4284 or visit them at filupsheatingandcooling.com.
Let's go, Airco.
Snack and save this week at Airco. Snickers and Twix, 2 for $4.50. Haribo Gold Bears, 2 for $4. Tootsie Twin Bars and Butterfinger Bars, just 2 for $4. Dots Pretzels, 2 for $8. And don't forget Combo Stuffed Snacks, 2 for $5. Airco reward members get double points on all promotional items. Let's go, Airco.
Let's go, Airco. Let's go, Airco. Let's go.
Got farmland you want to rent out? Contact Austin Braunstein at B&B Farms, a local farm ran by generations of farming. Give Austin a call at 573-501-1151. B&B Farms, a proud sponsor of Lewis County Scoop Sports.
Oh, that's
And
actually
welcome back, Midgets. We'll kick it.
Short
And
kick over from Chapman over to Baxter to Ledbetter. Gain of about 8 on the return gives the Cougars 1st and 10 from their own. Clicker going to spot him at the 38-yard line.
a lot of things over on the far hash mark. Let's bring some things on the near hash mark for once. It's hard for me to see over there. There's a reason I got glasses on.
I haven't got those yet. One time my wife told me to get my eyes tested. They were almost 20/20, so I was like, I would not say they're 20/20 anymore, though.
47-0, 5:17 remaining here.
Got trips left, single receiver right, back in the backfield.
And they're showing blitz. They'll hand it to Dent.
wow.
And immediately brought down to the backfield for a big loss.
Dent did not have a chance at all. That was Trev and Riediger. Just hit him as soon as he got the handoff. Not how you want things to go there. Loss of 4 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 14. But man, right now the Midgets are like sharks with the blood in the water. They are just flying around the ball. Cougars are trying to get themselves to halftime, but man,
You got to wonder when they might get ready to bring out the JV squad.
yeah, I would look for them probably second half, maybe third quarter. But that's the tricky part with right now districts. You don't want to get anybody hurt, but at the same point, you got to get them reps because they were off last week. Keep everybody sharp. Got time out with Highland.
So I guess we should take another break, shouldn't we, Jeff?
Sounds good.
All right, we'll take a break. 47-0, 4:31 remaining here in the half.
Arnold's Funeral Homes in Canton and Lewistown have been serving the area community for 5 generations. They're thankful to be an important part of the community. They provide compassionate funeral and cremation services to the community with a focus on honoring the memory of loved ones. They also offer professional and respectful services to support families during difficult times. That's Arnold's Funeral Homes in Canton and Lewistown, family service since 1898.
With the winter weather ending, your car is going to need a real deep cleaning, but you can't find the time. Take it to Sharp Custom Detailing in Lewistown, Missouri. They'll make your car look like it just came off the lot. Give us a call at 660-341-1269. From feed and fuel to fertilizer and farm supplies, Farmers Co-op has what you need. Call Mike Stauffer at 660-342-6788 and let your co-op keep your farm growing strong.
And welcome back. 47-0 the score, 4:31 remaining. Thank you to all who are tuning in and listening. We knew going into this game this was going to be a tough one for the Cougars. We knew this Putnam County team was tough. We've seen what they look like. Hedges steps back. He's going to look. He's going to roll out, and he'll just chuck it away.
Kind of thrown away. Santiago's in the vicinity. He was getting chased down by big 6'4", 275-pound Bentley McCormick. Makes you want to get rid of the ball a little quicker with that big guy coming at you.
So it does remain 47-0, but it does stop the clock this time at 4:24.
Like I said, like when you're jumping in one of these games, like Highland has to get off to a start to where, if you can put a little bit of doubt in their head if you go down and get some first down and score, but Putnam went the right idea. They took the ball, went and scored quick, and then and the block punt, perfect bounce, touchdown, and then just kind of snowballed from there.
And that's been the big thing too tonight is just the bounces have not gone the Cougars' way. They just not had any luck on their side. As Hedges is going to roll out, we're going to get a flag. As Hedges will get a big gain here, but I think it's going to come back. As Cooper Settlemeyer was running and he seen a flag come flying at him and he swiped it out of his way. Hopefully he doesn't get penalized for that, but we'll see what the penalty's for. I believe it's going to go against the Cougars and bring back the run as they're already heading back that way. Yep, it's going to be a hold. That was impressive. That was great hand-eye coordination there from Settlemeyer to swipe the flag out of his way. He immediately looked back at the officials like, sorry, I had to. He didn't want to get hit by it.
Be like the guy from the Browns right hit in the eye. Lost his
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
The old days. So 3rd and a long way to go. We are at the 24-yard line. You have to get out to the 47. So it looks like 3rd and 23.
I'm going to say 3rd and 24 on the Cougars' own 24-yard line.
Bringing in the play. We're down to about 14 seconds left. Oh, 14
That
seconds
was
left
me
on the
again.
clock.
I gotta
Play
get
clock.
I gotta get some things purchased, I guess. Something better than what I got. I thought what I got was fine, and then we started having all these issues with it, but oh well. Hedge is gonna take it. He's gonna roll out to the far side. He's gonna look to try and fire. Nope, he'll just take it himself, find the sideline, get pushed out of bounds, and it's gonna be short.
Good news, though. Gain of 6 on the play is going to make it
4th and long.
4th and 18.
Very short of the original line of scrimmage. Well, now the question is, do you try and punt it? And
You've got to punt. You just got to make an adjustment to what they've been doing. Let's see if they try to get a quick kick away or what they're going to do.
let's see who's going to take the kick. It looks like they will be bringing back Bartz.
They found something on the right side, I think, from tape. But I would say right now they're not going to bring as many. They're playing more of a safe punt. They only got 3 guys coming, rushing,
There we
Kick gets
go. We got
away.
a punt off.
trying to set up return. That is
CCJ.
Wood. Oh,
Yep, that is CCJ. As there's a flag, but he's going to go to the end zone, but that might get dragged back.
would have been a 65-yard punt return for Corbin Campbell Johnson, but there's a flag on the play.
I am told in the chat, and for once I'm actually looking at chat today, I'm told, ask the color how the pie tasted today.
It was very good. We had our we did our candy bar fundraiser where they sold the candy bars,
Yep.
and we had like 17 kids got to
Pie teacher
pie
in the
teacher in the face. I got asked if I wanted shaving cream or Cool Whip. I picked Cool Whip because you don't want shaving cream in the mouth or the eyes.
You were telling me about that on the car ride here.
And I think out of the 17, 5 of them found me the person they wanted to hit with the pie. So
I don't know
I'm
what you
fine.
did to them, but
they love me. That's what it is. Pies for being loved. But penalty on Putnam, it'll be 1st and 10 on the 42. I finally got the Cool Whip smell out of my nose, though, so that's kind of a nice thing.
they got one thing out of the way today. 47-0, 3:50 remaining. Here's a snap. They'll hand it off. It is Angstrom Watt with it. And it's going to be a first down.
Gain of 14 on the play for Watt.
My math was not quick enough on that.
Watt's at 3 carries for 27 yards. I mean, it's hard to pick. Like I said, they only have 1 running back, but all 3 of them are closing in on the 1,000 yards. And if they like the rate they're going, they're going to get 1,000 probably next week in the district championship game. But he's there. He's the bruiser back. He's going to run all over them, like straight ahead. He doesn't dance. He just runs through you.
We got one player with 1,000 career yards, and Christopher Gauss this year.
Watt again with the carry. Heck, now they're they're not trying to do anything fancy. They're just, okay, we're going to run the ball right over you now.
Well, trying to get rid of this fly here. I'm going to mess with our headsets a little bit.
Got 7 on the game. Makes it 2nd and 3. But Watt is a 6 foot, 205-pound senior running back. Very big kid, very fast, very just direct to the point. I'm going to run downhill and run you over. That's the other thing right now. They're putting a lot of stuff on tape for the other teams to see. I mean, you have to prepare for the wing stuff.
Yeah.
With the rise motion like they did there.
There's a snap. It's handed off, and he's going to get wrapped up and brought down, but that's enough for a first down. It is once again, it's like Angstrom Watt on the carry.
Henson and Maddox Wade on the tackle.
I'll believe you.
A gain of 8 on the play. Makes it down 1st and 10 from the 13. I think this is the Watt. I don't think. Let's see. Watt has not got the touchdown yet. I think this might be his. They might be trying to get him a touchdown.
I think so. Got to.
He's the only guy. Let's see. He's got 8 on the season, so 2 more to give him 10. If you're keeping track at home. 1st and 10, 13, 2:16 left to go in the half. 47-0, Putnam County.
More motion in the backfield. They'll hand it
Inside
off.
reverse.
And touchdown.
Oh,
Nope.
no. That's okay. I see what they're doing.
Well, they kneel it down at the 1 yard line, but there is a penalty marker, so that might just drag it back again. I thought he was going to run in for a touchdown, but no, he kneeled it down at the 1-yard line.
Illegal block on Putnam. I think it's one of those things where, you're at 47-0. You don't want to have to score, but at the same point, you just doing a karma thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully the karma comes back to, do something good for something, and maybe it comes back in twofold, or however you want to say that.
Shotgun formation, kind of an I formation. Here's a snap. Low snap again, so it's going to be a sack on Raiden Chapman.
Brought down by Brighton Johnson. Big number 67.
So if you find one weakness in the Midgets here tonight, it is the center has been struggling tonight.
Snaps have been a little off. I haven't really paid attention to see if I guess we do have this. We have somebody on the center with the 3-man look, or 3-man front. So I think that kind of gets on you a little bit because you want to get the snap away, but you also have to get your hands up quick to make your block. And sometimes you do the one before the other.
I think for us, for the most part, it has been Maddox Wade, but I think he's been getting subbed out for Brody Rainier as well. And there's a snap. He's going to run it. It is blocked. And Watt will score. Touchdown, Putnam County.
Which could be the answer to why they took the knee at the 1. So Watt gets his first touchdown of the evening. 1:05 left to go in the half.
53-0 to score.
23-yard touchdown run for Watt.
See if special teams for Putnam County can get back on track. Last 2 field goal attempts have not gone the way of the Midgets.
The penalty kind of threw him off. He was in a nice rhythm. Then he hit the post. Now he's overcompensating.
Well, the last one was the placeholder's fault. He took the blame on that one. There's a snap, another low one. That one is no good.
Yep, another bad snap. So I would say this week's going to be a lot of special team snap and kick practice.
There's going to be special teams practice. Let's take a break. We'll be back here with more high school action here on the Lewis County Scoop.
Savings are here at Missouri Airco. Sweet Tooth, Demet's Turtles, just 2 for $3.50. Or Bugles, 2 for $5. Great savings. And remember, Airco reward members get double the points on promotional items.
Let's go, Airco. Let's go, Airco. Let's go.
This broadcast is brought to you by Cork's Carpet Cleaning. Providing commercial and residential cleaning services, they are the carpet cleaning choice in Northeast Missouri. Give Eric a call at 573-423-6523. With the winter weather ending, your car is going to need a real deep cleaning, but you can't find the time. Take it to Sharp Custom Detailing in Lewistown, Missouri. They'll make your car look like it just came off the lot. Give us a call at 660-341-1269. You're listening to Highland Cougar Football here on the Lewis County Scoop Facebook and YouTube page.
Chapman's kick goes to another big man with their thing. It looks like Baxter Ledbetter right there. Brought down by number 50. That's Brody Walter, freshman.
Yeah, Ledbetter just looked a truck forward on that one and just got met by a couple of midgets.
Cougars take over first and 10 on 38. Fun fact tonight with the cheerleading squads here, we have Putnam County, whose cheer squad last weekend won the state championship for Class 1. And over across the way, we have our Highland Lady Cougars cheerleaders, who are the third place group for Class 2. So it's kind of weird that you would have 2 state championship top 3 teams in the same game. So that's kind of a fun little trivia fact for you for those keeping score at home.
I kind of wish Putnam County had, home and visitor fans sit on the same side. Here's a snap. Gauss has got it. He's going to find a sideline. He'll step out of bounds. Gets shoved out of bounds. Is
knocked out of bounds by Corbin Campbell Johnson.
Tripped up. Big gain, though, there from Gauss. Started on their own 40, and now it'll be
15
placed.
on the play. And the first time the Cougars have had the ball in Putnam County territory will be 1st and 10 from their 45-yard line.
Got tripped up there by a cheer flag. That or the track turf. I'm not sure what it got tripped up there by.
Well, you get that transition going from the turf to the track, and plastic cleats kind of get a little slickery. Slick. There we go. How about that one?
52 seconds and a half. Cougars are going to look to try and get at least one. Here comes Gauss. He finds a gap. He gets wrapped up, brought down. It's a gain of 5.
Corbin Campbell Johnson again on the tackle.
43 seconds and counting. 53-0 to score.
1 timeout left. Gain of 6.
They also go out. Here comes Dent, 30 seconds. Hedges will come out with the play.
Probably looking to throw one and maybe burn our final timeout. Let's see what happens. They just have 2 timeouts left. No need to use them. Cougars have 1 left for the half. 18 seconds left.
12 on the play clock. Not much time left here. There's a snap. Hedges is going to step back. He's going to fire it
toward Feldkamp's going to go out of bounds. Feldkamp, the intended receiver. Bowden Darling on the coverage.
3rd and 4.
Got 5 seconds left. Have to come up with something here. You got 1 timeout left. Don't think it'll be a quick enough play to get it to where you can get the timeout. But we'll see what they come up with here. I'm guessing probably going to run around a little bit, move the pocket a little bit, roll out, and throw the ball downfield and see what happens.
Well, we'll take a break and we'll come back with the halftime show brought to you by Phillips Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing and give you the hot dog halftime review. We'll see where the Putnam County's hot dog
got
ranks.
Twins to the right, tight end, and a receiver to the left.
Here's a snap.
Give the handoff
give
to
it to Dent. He's
Quick
gonna go
hitter.
far side. He'll
Get a
just drive
timeout.
forward.
Can we get a timeout?
And I believe they called it. I believe they called it with 1 second, but the officials are going to say nope, and that will be.
King got a gate at 8 on the play. Puts him in double-digit yards for the half.
Well, Arnsman might come out and discuss, but it's kind of late now, so I'm not sure what the discussion is here. We got discussion at.
All right.
All right. So that will be the half. It'll be 20 minutes. Let's take a quick little break and come back here with the halftime show. We'll be back.
Savings are here at Missouri Airco. Sweet Tooth, Demet's Turtles, just 2 for $3.50. Or Bugles, 2 for $5. Great savings. And remember, Airco reward members get double the points on promotional items.
Let's go, Airco. Let's go, Airco. Let's go.
This broadcast is brought to you by Cork's Carpet Cleaning, providing commercial and residential cleaning services. They are the carpet cleaning choice in Northeast Missouri. Give Eric a call at 573-423-6523. With the winter weather ending, your car is going to need a real deep cleaning, but you can't find the time. Take it to Sharp Custom Detailing in Lewistown, Missouri. They'll make your car look like it just came off the lot. Give us a call at 660-341-1269. You're listening to Highland Cougar Football here on the Lewis County Scoop Facebook and YouTube page. Litter Feed Incorporated is dedicated to providing unmatched service, building relationships with our customers, and providing animal nutrition services backed by quality products. Stop in today, 103 South Elm Street, Lewistown, Missouri, a founding sponsor of the Lewis County Scoop.
Shelter Insurance Agent Richard Horner looks forward to working with you on your coverage needs in the Canton area. Together, they'll work to see that your needs are met before something goes wrong. They realize that good customer service goes beyond business hours, so if you ever have any questions about your policies, you can call them at any time. Give the Richard Horner Shelter Insurance Agency a call today at 573-288-3734. That's Richard Horner, your shelter insurance agent serving the Canton area.
Need some fuel in your car and your belly? Stop by Murphy's Gas Station in Monticello, Missouri. With a full menu and daily specials, sweet snacks, and plenty of fuel, they'll help you get through your day and to your destination. Murphy's Gas Station, just off Highway 16, Monticello, Missouri.
Welcome back. Remington Yates, Jeff Inning on the call here at Dave Mitchell Field in Unionville, Missouri in Putnam County. 18:02 here at halftime, 53-0 the score. The Midgets lead. State-ranked Midgets, I believe number 5 in the state for Class 1 football. And so this is Cougars against, I think I said 6th state-ranked opponent that they have played this year on the schedule. 5th one that was state-ranked when they played them. But 6 teams have been state-ranked that they have played. So,
all right, we'll go down a quick scoring summary. Putnam County got the toss, got out to about the 48, and Campbell Johnson broke off for a 52-yard touchdown run. Blanchard had the extra point, was good. That was at 10:38, made 7-0. Cougars got the ball, 3 and out, went for a punt. Jones blocked the punt. goes perfect hop right to him. So we got the block, the scoop, and the score for a 16-yard return. Blanchard extra point makes it 14-0. 6:43 left. Campbell Johnson with a 3-yard run after I believe it was an interception. Made it 21-0. Reidiger, 4:20 left to go in the first quarter, 7-yard touchdown run. The kick was extra point was good. Made it 28-0. Then we followed up at the end of the first quarter with 4 seconds left. Aguiar, 37-yard pass from Chapman, made it 35-0. Second quarter, not as much scoring. We had a Reidiger, a 24-yard touchdown pass from Chapman. Extra point was no good. Penalty on the play, backed it up, hit halfway up the post, came out. Reidiger 22-yard run, followed up with a no good because of the bad snap. And 105 left to go. Watt had his 23-yard touchdown run. Extra point was no good. Leaves us at 53-0 for the Cougars. Rushing wise, Den has 4 carries for 10 yards. Gauss 7 for 42. Peter had 1 carry for 1 yard on negative 1 yard on the jet sweep. Got injured on the play. Hedges has had 3 for 8 on the rushing. Passing wise, Hedges is 4 for 12 for 20 yards with 3 interceptions. 2 of them were tips. One of them, like I said, was just as good as a punt because we're throwing from our end zone. Got all the way out to about the 35. Man, we'll go a little bit. Receiver wise, Feldkamp 2 catches for 2. Gauss 1 for 6. And Brock Snyder 1 for 12. On the Putnam County side, Watt, 6 carries for 66 yards and a touchdown. Campbell Johnson, 3 carries, 67 yards, 2 touchdowns. Reidiger, 2 carries for 29 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm sorry. Well, we'll figure that up in a second. Chapman, 2 for 6. Throwing wise, he's 4 for 4 for 80 yards, and I believe he has 3 touchdowns on those four passes. Aguiar, 2 receptions for 51 yards. Reidiger 1 for 29, and Campbell Johnson 1 for 0. And that puts us where we're at, 53-0. We are ready for the world famous halftime hot dog review with your host Remington.
All right, so the Putnam County hot dog is not. We were hoping it would be called the midget dog.
Yes,
We have had a big laugh. We kind of laughed and joked about it off the air at the Monroe City game because we discussed what it could be, and we were like, man, wouldn't it be funny if it was Little Smokies on a bun?
that'd be great.
Sadly, to report, it is not called the midget dog, and they did not do the Little Smokies on the bun. But it was an all beef hot dog. I think they boiled it. So different. It's definitely different than what a lot of people do. A lot of people typically try and grill it, whether on a flat top, a propane, or a charcoal. And then some people just do a roller dog. Overall, beef hot dog, perfect. Love the all beef hot dog. If you're going to do a stadium style hot dog, you got to go the all beef, like the quarter-pound all beef hot dog. Thought it had good flavor. Typical condiments, ketchup, mustard is what I always put on every single hot dog when I do this review. But just wasn't really anything special. No real special name. Nothing to really make it stand out across the crowd. 7 out of 10. I still thought it was a good hot dog though, and of course it being boiled instead of grilled or something. I thought that was unique. So 7 out of 10. I'll have to get out the rankings at some point in time because I forgot some of my rankings. I got to go back and look at some of my papers. Hopefully, I still got all my papers where I wrote it down on. So. I'll try and post it on the Remington Yates Lewis County Scoop Sports Director Facebook page. So make sure to go follow that one. That's where I'm going to post a lot about not just Lewis County sports, but just all the sports that I watch and care about. I've been sharing Blues scores, my thoughts on the Blues this season, which have not been very fun thoughts about the team this year. So
they're kind of in that little cycle where they get your hopes up, and then they're like the worst team in the world. You hate them, and then they're back to playing well. It's like, okay, they bring me back in. So.
Oh. You got some scores for us there?
Shocker tonight. Class 2, Brookfield 30-0 at halftime over Macon. I know talking to some Macon people last night, they thought they had a really good chance. Brookfield came out all fired up, ready to go. Old rematch of old former CCC schools.
I mean, that's not a very far drive for either of those schools, so that's a very close
Another
game.
shocker, not really with the result of who's winning, but at the halftime, Monroe City's up 26-0 on Palmyra. At the half, North Shelby 32-6 over Paris. Halftime, hard to tell on this one because South has been trying to come along, but they are up 12-7 on Scotland County right now. Centralia is up 38-12 in their game. Unfortunately for Centralia, the winner gets to play Blair Oaks, which is not a fun thing for districts.
Not fun at all.
Hannibal's up 21-0 in the second quarter. Knox County Eagles 51-0 over Schuyler. It says first quarter.
I don't know how true that is, but I mean, the thing about 8-man football scene is speed kills.
Yes. But
And if that is the fact of the matter, speed has been killing the Rams tonight. And
so looking at things next week, a very interesting matchup. You'll have Brookfield traveling to Monroe City if that holds up. Centralia will travel to Blair Oaks. Putnam County will host whoever wins the South Scotland game. Just from seeing how the scores with Putnam and Scotland and seeing Putnam play right now, I think they're in a pretty good spot to win the district. Now, does that mean it's going to happen? No, because you still have to play the game. The fun part, we were kind of talking about, trying to get an idea of like what's going to happen down the road. And I was looking at the Class 1 pairings for and where state teams are ranked. The number 1 team and number 2 team in state, Thayer and Marionville, are in the same district.
Yeah.
So basically, your district championship game next week will be between the number 1 and 2 team in the state, which is crazy. And then
you kind of hate that because you don't get to see them teams compete anywhere further down the road. They have to compete in districts. They don't really get to compete in the actual state tournament.
But then the crazier part is you have if whoever wins, if whoever survives the district in the quarterfinal, if things hold true, will play Tipton, who is the number 3 team in the state. So by the time you get to the semifinals, 2 of the top 3 teams in the state are knocked out. Putnam County, who's, like I said, setting really good, very impressive. Like I said, they remind me a lot of Monroe City, except their linemen are a lot bigger, and they are just as physical and just as fast as Monroe City. If they happen to win districts, they will go and play the number 4 team in the state, Salisbury. So that would be a good matchup. But after that, I believe it's Charleston and the team. I think Grandview. I think that's a QND played Grandview at the beginning of the season, beat them like 50-6, which that is QND playing a Class 1 school in Missouri. But that would be who would match up in the semifinals for whoever if the things held up the way they were. So Putnam County, I mean, we could be watching a team that goes to Columbia and plays in the championship.
Is it in Columbia?
Well, I shouldn't say that. That used to be in Columbia.
I don't really know where it's at nowadays. They've softball used to be down in
I believe everything's in Columbia, but
no, softball used to be in Jeff City, but then it's down in Springfield now.
Let me pop open my handy dandy phone here.
Yeah.
And we will look and see where that's at. Let's see. Championship game for Class 1.
Most of those things are in Columbia, yes, but they might.
Correction, they have moved it. It's Spratt Memorial Stadium in St. Joseph, Missouri.
So
St. Joe, that's a new place for it.
Okay, I'm trying to remember because that's not one of the Saints in the St. Louis area, is it? Or is it?
No, St. Joe's over, I believe, by
Kansas City. Okay.
So they've been kind of moving around. It's been in Springfield for a while. It was in Columbia for a while. Now we're going out west for that. So not as handy to go to Columbia as it was a few years back. So, but like I said, the brackets are interesting. Like I said, 2A is very interesting. I mean,
every bracket you look through the state of Missouri, it's got interest all over the place. I mean, you look at all the brackets. One that was brought up on Monday on Monday Night Lights with Matt Shuckman was
Kearney and
Hannibal. If they continue their winning ways, they could meet in the championship game. And
dinosaurs, awesome. Sorry.
Yeah, we got dinosaur suits down on the sideline. The band must have done a Jurassic Park thing, and we must have missed it because we were up here giving our review of the Putnam County hot dog. So
this is where we need a video. So have you take a picture to send that so people don't think we're crazy.
Yeah, people better just believe us. You know what? We got witnesses on the other side of the sideline. So
that's true. But like I said, I mean, like right now, like 2A, you would think Blair Oaks, who's been pretty dominant in 3A, is going down to 2A, and you're like, Centralia is like feeling good. You're like, they're playing really, really well, and you saw them play. I mean, they're very impressive to watch. It's just sometimes the brackets don't play nice to you, and getting stuck in with Blair Oaks is not the best thing in the world.
And as you move up, of course, the classes, you get guys that are, Division I talents and everything playing each other. You got a lot of them St. Louis kids and big city, Jeff City, Columbia kids and everything like that. Just a lot of big talent as you keep climbing the ladder and everything. And not to say there's not talent down at the lower levels too, but it's just when it comes down to it, the recruits always look at the bigger schools more because they're easier to find.
A lot of what, like with 1A, you have to have the depth to go make a run. And I think unless we come out and go crazy and score 50-some points, I mean, we're probably our season's going to end after the half. But Putnam County, I mean, they have numbers. I mean, if you have like when you have 15 seniors and 10 juniors,
Yeah.
that's and then your
We have
sophomore quarterback. I mean,
Yeah. And we have a total of 40 for Putnam County is what we've written down. Total of 25 for Highland, which
and that was down to 21 tonight with injuries and all that
Yeah.
other good stuff. So, I mean, it's one of those things where I mean, even at the lower like the class 1 smaller groups, you have to have those numbers to compete because you can't like basketball, you can get away with having 8 or
Yeah.
9 kids. Football, you have to have a good solid 17 or 18 because you have to have the backups that can take over when you don't have somebody there to make a play. Like, let's say somebody's out or having a bad night, you can take over that way.
And of course, nowadays, the rural communities are slowly getting smaller and everything, and smaller schools are, a lot of them, a lot of schools that used to be 11-man football, Knox County, Schuyler County, a lot of these schools are now down at the 8-man football scene. And, people are still trying to find ways to be able to even have football at these smaller levels because, population has been decreasing in your rural communities. And so it gets harder.
We noticed a lot this year because like this year, like for junior high football, we usually play a main game. Like when I first started here 20 years ago or however long it's been, we used to have a 7th grade and 8th grade team. And then it got to where we were down to one team and we'd play extra plays. And where we were at this year, we didn't get to play a whole lot of extra plays because like we had more, like Monroe City only had 21 kids playing junior high football. And they're usually ones that carry a 7th grade and 8th grade team. South Shelby, same way. Their numbers were down. And I think Clark County and Scotland County were the only 2 teams that we played where we got extra plays in. But those were we had more people than in Scotland County. We had more people than that. So, I mean, that's a trending up thing for us. It's just a matter of realizing that football's work. You got to put the work into the summer and keep working. I mean, like kids get jobs. Kids have all kinds of other things that happen where they don't play. But it's just one of those things where if you can get numbers and get that commitment in, good things happen. So, but
yeah. I kind of lost my thought there for a second. Perfect. Thank you, sir. I got a Kit Kat and I got a Diet Pepsi now, so still waiting on a Pepsi sponsorship. Don't know where that's been.
So right now we're about 4:53 left to go before they do their 3-minute X warm-ups for half.
Yeah.
It's 53-0.
They're honoring the cheer squad on their state accomplishment, so congratulations to them. So I don't know when we'll do it unless they probably did it
I'll probably do it during basketball, maybe.
I would say do it during a basketball game. Probably that first home opener, which is
it'll be sometime during that.
Hold on one second. I got my scheduling kind of done here. So your first game for men's basketball is November 25th at Kirksville. What is the soonest home game that I've got?
First part of December, probably like a Louisiana, maybe. I could be wrong.
It is Louisiana. I know it's Louisiana for the first home game, and that is that is at Hallsville. There we go. December 2nd. Against Louisiana. At that point, Canton is playing in the Tri-Rivers tournament. They picked that up this year, dropping the Highland tournament. So, interesting move there. But Canton basketball and Highland basketball definitely going to be interesting to watch on both the boys and girls side of things. We know how the Highland girls basketball is going to be. I guess we're going to go into basketball season preview, I guess, now.
Yeah.
The girls are going to be good. They were really good last year and only graduated one senior. And, it's going to be interesting to see what they bring up from last year that are now freshmen and see what they can maybe push in there as well. The boys, you got new head coach Matt Thomas. Everyone seems excited about the season. I'm excited about it as well.
Kind of curious to see where the numbers are. Because, like, right now, I mean, I walked in there to get some, like, set up for a junior high game. I was like, man, we only have 12 people. I was like, oh, yeah, we still have people playing football.
We still got people playing football.
So that's a good thing. But, I mean, Coach Thomas does a really good job. He's very set on what he wants done. Very meticulous, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Even like he's helping with junior high. He's getting all of his stuff put in now. He has them all going through, and I love things I love because I always watch Monroe City. I always told Coach Idris, I love the way your kids are because when somebody subs out, all their kids are up on the bench. They come down, high five, go back, talk to coach. Coach Thomas is doing that with our junior high kids. Teach them that and get those philosophies in there, get that mentality in there, and just the whole mindset sometimes is big and get you where you want to go.
For Canton, there's a lot of question marks. You look at the boys team. You go to state, you finish second at state. That's the furthest any Canton boys basketball team has finished. But you lose almost that whole starting lineup, with the exception of Caden Oliver. And so, it's going to be interesting seeing pretty much a brand new team. You return a few pieces from last year, but you lose a lot of size. You're definitely, you're not as big as you were last year. But, there definitely seems to be a lot of skill for that team. I'm going to be trying to make it to practices and try and get some season preview articles done and everything, just like I did for Culver's basketball teams. Those teams are on their rolls. They're trying to get going. Men's basketball is struggling. For Canton girls, they made a decent run. They went to, I think, the sectional game against Clopton where they fell.
The thing is, like with Canton, though, going to state like that, Coach Armentrout does a great job with his kids. Being able to be around that, it's one of those things that makes you want to be part of that. And you do have some younger kids that got a little bit of playing time last year, if I remember correctly from watching them play.
Yeah.
And having that experience, and plus, like, as good as you are, sometimes when you're that good, you blow people out. And your guys that don't get a whole lot of playing time sometimes end up playing against team starters. So, I mean, it doesn't necessarily means something's bare. It just means it's going to be different.
Yeah, and that's where the question marks come and lie. It's going to be different than last year, so you got to wonder how that team's going to be, because it's going to probably look like a whole new roster. I'm going to look at something here real quick. Hopefully I got a score here for this, as the young man's probably making his season debut.
Quincy playing tonight, are they?
QU should have been playing tonight. Or no, is it next week? Oh, no, it's next week. Oh, I thought they started tonight. Nope, they start next week, November 14th on Friday. I got my dates mixed up. So I could possibly make it to Pepsi Arena to watch a QU basketball game and maybe see Canton Preston Brewer make his season debut, as he's kind of played in some of the exhibition games and gotten quite a bit of minutes. And so it'll be definitely interesting to see.
Coach Hoyt was talking good. Listen to the Monday Night Lights with Mr. Dewar, Mr. Shuckman.
Yep.
Excellent listen. You don't have to watch it live.
Yeah.
I pick it up sometimes in the mornings when I have time to kill before school starts. So get bits and pieces here. It's always fun to keep tabs on things.
Well, we got about, I think, 3 minutes, so I think we should probably take a break. We'll come back with the 3-minute warm-up, but that has been your halftime show, brought to you by Phillips Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, and the Hot Dog Halftime Review. We'll take a break and be back here on the Lewis County Scoop.
From feed and fuel to fertilizer and farm supplies, Farmers Co-op has what you need. Call Mike Stauffer at 660-342-6788 and let your co-op keep your farm growing strong.
If your school, team, business, or event needs promotional products, then you need Design It in Canton. Design It is a full custom screen printing and embroidery shop. Whether you need a couple of shirts or a couple thousand, Design It can handle the job. They have some of the best designers in the area to bring your idea to life. Come in and see them Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays by appointment. You can also shop their online store at designitapparel.com. That's Design It in Canton.
This broadcast is brought to you by Phillips Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, provided you're needing heating, cooling, and plumbing throughout the tri-state area. Give Blake a call today at 573-822-4284 or visit them at filupsheatingandcooling.com.
Need to think.
Remington Yates, Jeff Inning here.
1:55 left to go till half.
Well, that was a mistake. I should not have started eating a Kit Kat.
53-0, Putnam County Midgets all over the Cougars. Like I said, it's been a lot of bad bounces for the Cougars. Just seems everything's going your way. Putnam County right now, just feeling good about life. I mean, you're the number 5 team in the state. Everything's going good. A lot of questions came in because, you have that bye week. Teams hate having bye weeks because you lose the momentum. Will they come out flat? Will they come out focused? Well, Coach Hughes had them really ready to go, talked them up really good about what Highland was capable of, and they came out very businesslike and just did their job, did their thing, did what they do, and we're sitting right here 53-0 right now. So,
which, I mean, you look at Putnam's County schedule, it's not been an easy schedule. They've got some challenges on that schedule, and they succeeded in going undefeated. And
South Harrison's a really good team. Marceline usually is.
I think it's a rivalry game, ain't it, between Marceline and Putnam? Or
no, Marceline and Brookfield's a big rivalry game.
Okay, that's the one I was thinking of.
Trenton's usually pretty good. Maysville, I know, struggled this year. So, I mean, right now, I mean, yes, they still haven't been tested, but I mean, if you have the size they have and the speed they have, I think they're setting pretty good. But like I said, you still have to show up and play the game. Then Coach Hughes had them very well focused tonight. Let's see if they come up there in the second half.
How many teams did they play up a class here? Let's see. They played, I know Brookfield's class 2.
I think that's the only one. Because everybody else is one, I believe. Because they play in the Grand River Conference.
Yeah. So, yeah, they'd have to play their whole conference. And then they played Scotland County, a district opponent as well. And they beat them 55-0, which is the 2 seed in the district. So they secured their lead of the district with that victory there. You know, we were pretty much done. We were pretty much already had our district standings, I think, after the Highland South Shelby game.
Yeah. And then you just had to wait to see what Milan did.
Yeah.
With Milan's schedule being more 1A and West being more 2A, that gave us the points we needed to host that game. And here we are over here. Get ready to start the second half. Looks like Ray Chapin ready to kick off for the Midgets. They kind of switched their alignment up a little bit.
So 53-0. It's
Nice
picked
one
up
hop.
by Heath Feldkamp. He finds a gap, stumbles a little bit. Turf monster on the field, but he'll get it to the 42-yard line. They'll start with
Seth
their own.
Hannick with the tackle.
So they'll start with their own 42-yard line.
That's one thing. They made an adjustment on the kickoff, scoot up a little bit. They're getting better field position. Those little low line drive kicks, when we talked about the field goal kicker not kicking off, well, maybe with him kicking the low ball, it's a little bit tougher to track down. Had a couple bad pickups on the bounces, which goes back to those bounces we talked about earlier. This time we actually got a good bounce, and we take over at the 42-yard line.
We'll have to find a chance to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. I'm not going to try and do it then call a play. We're not going to try that again.
I'm disappointed.
That was a one-time thing, and I somehow pulled that off. I need to go get that as a highlight. They're going to hand it off to Gauss. He's going to cut. He's going to find a lane. He's going to get brought down at the 50. And so a gain of...
Brought down by Jones and Lopez.
7?
Let's see. I'm going to go 8. Because we're putting at the 50. So we'll go 8-yard gain for Gauss.
All right. That was close.
Gives him 50 yards on the night on 8 carries.
I think at this point, if you're the Cougars, you just don't want to get shut out tonight. You don't want 2 shutouts on your schedule. You want your first shutout of the year was Monroe City, which was tough, and that was the most points you've given up this year was a 68 against Monroe City, and that was the least points you put up this year was the 0. You look at Putnam County, the most they've given up was 21 points, and the least they've given up was 0. As there's a run up the middle.
Gauss on the carry, met by big number 77, Bentley McCormick.
Well, they'll give him one more.
Got 1 on the game. Play. It's going to be in Putnam County territory. 3rd and 1 from the 49-yard line.
So 53-0 remains your score here. The Midgets are up.
Cougars are going from left to right toward the scoreboard. That is west to east as we're looking.
So if you're looking at your phone or your TV or whatever your device you have in front of you, the Cougars are on your left side. Putnam County's on your right. Far side, the top part is the far side. Like if you're looking like straight down on a football field, pretty much. Imagine your tablet is a football field. Here's a snap behind the Dennis. He is hit hard, and that's going to be a big loss to the Cougars.
There was something there because the Lopez was playing corner, and he rolled all the way around the inside linebacker and blitzed from the outside and met Dent right on the handoff. That's twice tonight he's gotten hit like that. Loss of 3 on the play.
I should have brought their magic erase markers because I've seen people actually use them, write notes on the window and everything, and then they'll clean it up. They'll bring glass cleaner, clean it up. Be pretty smart. Could have probably used it on these smaller windows that we aren't using. Then I'd save on tape.
Sure. 4th down, going to go for it. 4th and 4 from the 48. See if we change snap count. Nope, we're going to go pass.
There's a snap. Hedges. They felt camp. That's going to be enough for a first down.
Close. I don't know. I think he got right at the stick. Yep, they're booted 1. 4th and 4. Got 4.
So now it is 1st and 10, and you have crossed the 50-yard line.
47. I think it's pretty close to the farthest we've been in Putnam territory. Looks like they're starting to work in some different people, number-wise. Still have a lot of their main pieces in there, but they're kind of working some other people in there.
Which, I mean, after the game, again, we're at a running clock, 53-0 the score. Forgot to mention, running clock. Hedges will take the snap. He'll hand it to Gauss. Gauss will immediately break a tackle as now he's going to find some room. He'll run it up on the near side.
Just about the 40 on the carry. Looks like a gain of 7. Makes it 2nd and 3 for the Cougars.
But yeah, you definitely got to give, the future a little bit of reps here tonight too, as much as you can. But
Well, it's a tough, like Highland situation, tough. You have your 4 seniors who are playing their last football game.
yeah,
You want to give them every opportunity they can. You also want to keep everything you had going last week. Try to get some stuff for next year going.
you got to give these sophomores some of the taste of what a district play is, and I mean just what they can experience here in districts.
Putnam's trying to like I said, Putnam hasn't really been pushed. Get your kids an extra quarter here or there. Just playing your base defense, although they are kind of blitzing up the middle a little bit. Nice cutback by Gauss.
Gauss cuts back, and
nice play by the corner.
Low tackle, but I believe that's enough for a first down.
Right at 3.
So 2nd and 3 play will result in a Cougar first down.
Tell you what, the corner over there set the edge well, and Gauss tried to cut back up and around him, and he just ran right through him. Got him by the leg, stayed low, and hit him. So that's another nice thing. I mean, I know we're talking Highland stuff, but like Putnam is very, very sound offensively and defensively.
Yes. They have looked very sound today, and I'm very impressed. And I'll tell you what, even after tonight, I will be cheering Putnam County on throughout the rest of this. They have looked like a very good team tonight.
They got depth, size, speed. I mean, you can't 1A. That's huge.
There's a snap. They're going to hand it off to Gauss again. He can't find a path. He's going to
get met by number 40, Jacob Jones. It's like a loss of 3 on the play. It makes it 2nd and 13.
So there went some momentum away from you, as now Dent's going to come out.
Well, and a situation like that, and a lot of football players miss this. If you're running your sweep and everything's clogging up, you have to just turn up and get as many yards as you can. We try to keep bouncing that a little bit, and then when you bounce it out, it just brings more people over to you. So sometimes you have to cut your losses and get what you can.
Of course, we will attempt to have a post-game interview with Arnsman, whether it's the end of the season, like I said at the start, it's at the end of the season, or you're moving on. There's a pass intended for Schultz.
Falls incomplete.
As he had to contend for that, he kind of got hit while trying to attempt the catch there and will go incomplete.
3rd and 13 at the 40. Big thing here is just make it a manageable 4th down if you can. You get something they give you and get the first down, of course, but try to make it a manageable 4th down.
Cougars will break out into formation on the near hash mark. 5:08 and counting remaining. They'll go set. Twins on the right, one on the left. There's a snap. Hedges looks, fires.
Oh, a little early.
Santiago will get the pass interference called his way.
Safety made a break on the ball, but it got to Santiago before he got to the ball, and there's going to be your penalty flag.
And that should result in an automatic.
Well, so we thought the last week, but
yeah, that was something.
Well, this is past the mark, so it's the 15 yards, so we're good. All right, so pass interference. We got the Cougars the farthest down the field they've been all night. We're at the 25-yard line of Putnam County. If you're just joining us, 4:22 left to go in the 3rd quarter, 53-0 Putnam County. Here on Lewis County Scoop.
From Yates, Jeff Inning on the call. We're getting there, Jeff.
Yeah, last game I'm kind of getting this all figured out. So
maybe someday we'll be the commentary duo for the St. Louis Battlehawks for a spring.
I was thinking Prime Video after that game last night.
Here's a snap. Hedges will roll out himself. It looks like he might try and run it himself.
Cuts back,
and tackled for a loss.
Meets a lot of the 55. We'll shout out his name for him. Matthew McMillan with the tackle. A couple others there is with him. Loss of 1 on the play. Makes it 2nd and 11 from the 26.
There's lots of times where I try and get things transcripted or, it's captions, and I just look and I see what it thinks I say, and I'm just like, okay. It didn't go with your name. It just says, Jeff Enning, Enning, just all
better.
one word.
That's better than I get because sometimes it gives me all kinds of different things. So this is good.
There's a snap. Hedges steps back. He's going to look. He's going to roll out. He's
Lot
got
of pressure.
3 midgets and just chucks it up.
Pressured on the play by Reidiger.
And this will be 4th and 9. It'll be incomplete.
I think it's going to be 3rd and 11. The light guy got a little clicky over there. So sometimes I've never used one of those fancy light up
Yeah,
down markers, but
still got the old school ones at Highland.
sometimes that's better because he was flipping through and it went from all over the place on that one. So
Oh, we might have a penalty marker. We did.
we got a holding on defensive holding.
Wow.
It's going to bring it down to the 16-yard line. It's going to
Very manageable for the Cougars.
2nd and 1. 2:24 left to go. Running clock going on.
Big break for the Cougars. Hedges will get the play. He'll bring it out.
Got 20 seconds left on the play clock. They break the huddle. Looks like we got a tight end and a receiver to the right. Twin receivers out to the left. Gauss off to the left of Hedges. Got motioned by Feldkamp.
They'll hand it to Gauss. He can't find anything. He's getting wrapped up and brought down. Loss of 2.
Brought down by Nick Roberts. Makes it 3rd and 3.
But you know they've been blitzing, and you just got to find an adjustment to make to where you can just beat them on the blitz. Where if they're coming, you could try and maybe sweep away or something. But
it's just the quick hit things. Like I said, like earlier, they got sweep. I think once you feel that pressure on you, you're not going to be able to cut one way or the other. You just have to lower your shoulder and get what you can.
Well, now you're going to have Gauss and Den on the field. Schultz will go off. Hedges brings the play. 12 seconds on the play clock.
Minute 18 left to go in the quarter.
I just saw the action on there.
There's a snap.
You've got
Hedges going to throw it, and too high for Feldkamp.
Yeah, tight trips look over on the left side, came out, went over that way, came back the other side, tried to get Feldkamp on the go. Goes over his head's out of bounds.
Manageable 4th and 3 here.
41 seconds left. We've had the ball the whole quarter. It's kind of a nice thing.
So you hold ball possession more than the opposition on the 3rd quarter.
And honestly, they're going to have to run the play. We've got 19 seconds. They took a 5-second differential on a play clock and a game clock. So this will be the last play of the quarter, regardless.
And then we'll flip the field.
Nice part is they've been on our side of the window on the field this time.
Yep,
So.
the right hash mark, near hash mark. Trips on the left. There's a snap. Hedges looks. He's going to roll out.
Got a chance to run it. Oh, he saw. Oh, nice
Fires,
catch.
gets at the Feldkamp. 1st down, and that will be the 3rd quarter. We'll take a break and come back with the 4th, and hopefully the Cougars will find some points as they have entered the red zone. We'll take a break and be back. 53-0 here on the Lewis County.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Need rock, sand, fertilizer, grain, or feed hauled? Hoeing Trucking LLC has you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we deliver fast, reliable service across the Midwest. Family owned and built on trust, we move what matters, safely and on time. Call Hoeing Trucking today, 217-430-0130, or visit hoeingtruckingllc.com. When fall arrives and you're searching for the perfect pumpkin, head to Autumn Harvest Farms just off Highway 24 in West Quincy. With pumpkins, family fun, and more, it's the place to be this autumn. Returning this fall. Don't miss it.
Well, we are back here, 12 minutes, 4th quarter, 53-0 the score.
Good at
clock.
ball, first and goal at the 9. Great catch by Feldkamp on that 4th down play. Hedges rolled out. The ball was a little bit behind him. Going to his right, reached back to his left, made a great catch to end the quarter. Love to see the Cougars get a touchdown.
It'd be great. I would take
Looks like
it.
we got Twins right, a slot, a tight end on the motion. Got a little jet sweep to
jet
Gauss.
sweep to Gauss, but
Beautifully
not able
played.
to.
It's kind of dark over there. I can't really see who that is.
Yeah, I can't see either. They got white numbers. You think it'd be? I will tell you about the new worst jerseys I've ever seen. Oh, they were bad. I was on the court side and I could not tell who was who.
Well, with the light set up, it's a little dark over in that corner, so it's kind of hard to see. But
Yeah,
loss of 2 on the play. They're going to take a loss of 2 on that. Makes it 2nd and goal from the 11.
yeah. They tried a jet sweep motion to the far side. They're on the far hash mark, so Gauss did not have a lot of room to find a lane to cut through. So
Santiago and Darley not working one-on-one on the outside over here on the left. See what happens there.
Hedges will take it. Gauss, he's going to sweep towards this way. As this time he'll get tackled for a loss even bigger this time, as that'll drag him out of the red zone.
Nick Roberts on the tackle. Gauss went to the left, tried bringing him back right. The backside linebacker doing his job, made a play. Loss of, looks like 10 on the play. Makes it 3rd and goal from the 21.
Yep, we got a shoe tie.
All right, back to what we talked about earlier. You got to make it 4th and manageable on this play. Need to at least try to get down to about the 10. Make it to where you can have a good shot. Got trips to the left, Twins to the right, empty backfield for Hedges.
Got to get this off quick. Here's a snap. He's going to step back. He's looking. He's going to roll out of the pocket. He's going to run it himself. I think maybe he gets back to the line of scrimmage, but runs it out of bounds. Well, of course, won't matter as we'll have just a continuous play clock. But it's better than taking a hit.
They gave him 1 on the play. 4th and goal from the 20. Good design, good coverage. I mean, Putnam did their job. Nobody was open, had nowhere to throw to. So he had to take off.
Hedges will bring the play out. 20 on the play clock, 9:43. So far, you're dominating possession on the 4th quarter.
Man, we've had the ball the whole 3rd quarter. Good drive. I mean, there's still a lot of Putnam's defense out there, so that's pretty good.
So it looks like they'll kind of go the same play here. Hedges steps back. He's going to look. Going to roll out again. He's going to spin back. And the official's going to get in his way. Fires. Almost caught.
I was waiting for a blindside block when he came back around, but luckily they pulled off of it. And like I said, I think he had a little bit something there if he could have got by the referee.
Yeah. And the referee couldn't do anything. He just had to curl up.
It's one of those bad situations for the official.
And again, it just shows the Cougars' luck tonight. It has not been good luck for the Cougars tonight. They finally got some progression and not had to rely on luck. And then right there, luck comes around and smacks them in the face.
Should see some new people coming in, it looks like. I could be wrong.
I don't know anymore. Nope, kind of looks like about the same people.
Oh, yep, it's the same ones.
Motion,
Inside
handoff, immediately wrapped up. And that's going to be a loss of 1. It was handed off to Diego Lopez.
It's a new runner for the day. No, looks like he lost 1 on the play.
$53-0. 8:02 remaining. They'll break out into formation. Shotgun formation, 1 in the backfield. There's the motions. They'll hand it off.
New back, that is 22.
And he'll get a first down on this carry
Nick
as
Roberts.
he's brought down at the 30. They'll say the 33.
Gain of 14 on the play for Roberts, his first carry of the night. take their lead. Let's see. I can't tell if it's a new quarterback. Same quarterback, just running some different backs in there.
Midgets will break out in the formation. 7-18 and counting. Here's a snap. We'll get a flag.
Looks like the running back got a little excited, took off a little early. The false start on the Midgets. $6:57 left to go in the game. We are 53-0 Putnam County. 1st and 15 for the Midgets on their own 28-yard line.
They'll break out. 6:44 counting. 1st and 15. Here's a snap. They'll hand it off. He's going to run up the middle. He breaks some tackles, and
Corbin Campbell Johnson on the carry, brought down by Cooper Hinton. Gain of 12 on the play. His 4th carry of the night for 79 yards. Do some looking here. I believe that puts him over 1,000 for the season, if my count's right.
6:02 and counting. Shotgun. They're going to do the motions again, and this time he breaks away. This is Diego Lopez.
Here comes Santiago, the good effort, couldn't catch him.
Touchdown, Putnam County.
60-yard touchdown run. 60-yard touchdown run for Lopez with 5:49 left.
Now it's 59-0 Midgets.
And we have...
Well, now's your chance to finally try and get back on track. You've had a bit of rest. You haven't had to kick a field goal for a while.
He's missed 3 extra points in a row. Let's see if he can get off the schneid and get the 4th one in. Blanchard with the kick. Aguiar with the hold. And that one is...
Ball down, kick is up. It's long, it's high.
Good.
And it is good.
Better.
60-0 the score. 5:49 remaining. We'll take a break and return with Highland Cougar football.
The Wild Tiger Boutique in Canton is your local game day boutique. They offer a curated collection of game day apparel and accessories for the entire family. Their collections include items for the home, jewelry and accessories, and an extensive line of apparel for local high school, college, and Greek life. Now's also the perfect time to check out their Valentine's collection. The Wild Tiger Boutique is open Monday to Friday 8 to 6 and Saturdays 10 to 2. Come in and see them in Canton or shop online at thewildtigerboutique.com, a proud supporter of the Canton Tigers. Shelter Insurance Agent Richard Horner looks forward to working with you on your coverage needs in the Canton area. Together, they'll work to see that your needs are met before something goes wrong. They realize that good customer service goes beyond business hours, so if you ever have any questions about your policies, you can call them at any time. Give the Richard Horner Shelter Insurance Agency a call today at 573-288-3734. That's Richard Horner, your shelter insurance agent serving the Canton area.
Welcome back, Remington H. Jeff Inning, new kicker. Charlie Dickerson's going to take the kick here. 5:49 remaining, 60-0 to score. Here's the kick, slow kick, tipped away by Cooper Settlemeyer.
Loose ball all over the
loose
place.
ball. I think the Midgets might have it.
There was like 8 or 9 people that had the ball, and the more people grabbed it, the more it went away. Let's see. Cooper Settlemeyer has it, but they're discussing it, and looks like it'll be Cougars ball.
5:19 and counting. 60-0 the score. Cougars are going to have to find a chance here to break this shutout.
All right, so 5:11 left. Got a little bit going last time.
You got 3 timeouts.
Last possession of the season looks like. Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line.
Yep, might as well try and see if we can find some scores real quick. I lost all my scores.
All right, let's see. Brookfield's up 30-7 in the 4th quarter. Monroe City's up 34-0 3rd quarter. North Shelby 44-12. South Shelby and Scotland County game of the night 14-13 South.
Hedges takes a snap, hands it off to Gauss. Gauss goes far. He's going to look and cuts up the middle, or cuts up in and gains about 3.
Looks like he was brought down by Corey Chapman. Looks like the spot on the field is going to give him 2 yards.
2.
It's his 15th carry of the evening for 46 yards total.
Well, we've already got a final from one game. Knox County beats Schuyler County 72-0.
So Trey's up 52-12. Hannibal 47-0 on Mexico. Other than that, that's where we're sitting.
Pretty close South Shelby and Schuyler County game. I think once we kind of get done here, we'll probably get in the car and we'll probably catch the end of that one on KMEM.
Yes, sounds like a good game to listen to.
Van Far leads Crystal City 44-6.
Still shocked at the 34-0 on Monroe City over Palmyra.
Here's a run. That's Caden Walton as he's going to gain about 3 more. Looks like they'll give him 4.
Oh, wait, I got it there. His first carry of the evening.
I think at this point, if you're Arnsman, you just kind of look at Hedges and just go play. Just go play around, see what you can do. You got a sophomore quarterback. See what he can do as a leader on the field. That's kind of what I would say, though.
Well, like I said, you want to get the score in, get the 0 off the board. Want to see what you have here.
There's a snap. They'll hand it to Gauss. Gauss up the middle. He's got a blocker. He'll break away. He's got a man to beat. He gets away from him down the sideline. 10-5. Steps out of bounds right at the end there.
58-yard run for Gauss.
And that'll put him right on the 1-yard line. So we'll see what they decide to do here.
Gives him 104 on the night. Let's see what they're doing.
I think it's going to try and maybe be Tyson Voth.
Gotcha.
Because he went to the official there.
It's kind of nice, Tyson's been putting blocks on people for the backs all year. Give him an opportunity to get one here.
High formation, Voth and Gauss in the backfield. Hedges under center. There's a snap. Voth up the center. Touchdown, Highland.
Yep.
Tyson Voth gets some points. Young man.
Nice to see the senior get himself a touchdown. Like I said, put in the work, doing the blocking. Nice to see the lineman get a little bit of a reward. So.
60-6 now your score. The Cougars have broken the shutout.
1:37 left to go.
Now we'll see. Timeout will be taken here on the 2-point conversion here. Jeff, what do you think we should do?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to say.
No, let's stay on.
I have an inkling. Oh, what to do for the 2-point conversion or the commercial? I thought just crossed my head, but for the 2-point conversion, but
so
I'll stay here.
Let's stay here. Let's take a look at some scores and kind of discuss a little bit. I mean, congratulations, Tyson, both there. 8-minute football scene. Going to be interesting. You're going to get a rematch between North Shelby and Knox County. There's been people who doubted that game, doubted the first game between North and South, or North and Knox.
I know the first time North Shelby and Paris played, their running back was out. Was he out for the Knox County game? I can't remember.
Quarterback was out for that game, and that's where people kind of put doubt on Knox County's winning that game. But Knox County also had a lot of other games that they've proven that they might be legit. And again, you've kind of proven in the regular season by going undefeated and getting some breaks here and there, whatever you want to say. I mean, it's however people want to look at it.
It's kind of hard to pick where you'd want to go next week because, like, I have Monroe City and Brookfield. That's going to be a battle. I mean, just right now, Monroe City is in 1 seed. You think it'll stay that way?
Who's Hannibal going to have next week?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
I will try and pull it up real quick.
Looks like we're going to try and get another senior a point. Connor Bartz is going to try and kick the extra point.
Got to go for it.
No 2-point conversions tonight. This is for you, man. And the snap and the kick is
wow, that was a high kick, and it is good. So I think every senior except for Maddox Wade.
That's what I was thinking about, the 2-point conversion that popped in my head, but this works. Connor Bartz got an extra point. And with 1:33 left to go in the game, it is 60-7.
133 remaining here. I'm pulling up our brackets. 4, right, is Hannibal? Class 4?
Yes, they're class 4.
Which side are they on? This side, I believe.
Probably the left side. That's where everybody's been. I've looked up at least.
They might not. They might be class 3.
No, they're big.
I'm not finding them. Yeah, they gotta be.
They're 4 or 5.
Am I just missing them?
They're on the right side.
Oh, they're on the right side. Oh,
They'll play Odessa or Warrenton. That's who they play next.
and they've not seen Odessa. They've seen Warrenton already this year.
And then if they got through that, that would take them to most likely West Plains or Logan Rogersville, but I'm guessing West Plains. If I know my football as well as I used to. All right, Connor Bart's getting ready to kick off. 1:33 left to go. This should pretty much be the last regular play, and we'll probably see some knees.
And right, Kearney is on the left side of the bracket, so the only way they would meet
Is in the championship.
is in the championship, which would be interesting.
Nice high kick to
by
the 20.
Bart as that's fielded, and
That's not good.
that is very not good. Diego Lopez gets brought down at the 5-yard line.
50-yard line.
What'd I say?
You said the 5, but
Did
we'll
I
go
say
to
the
50.
5?
Yeah.
50, sorry.
Hey, I got you.
Words are hard.
Good color guy. Brought down by Xavier Santiago. Clock is ticking. Guessing right now we're going to take a couple knees and call it happy.
So 60-7. The Cougars don't get shut out in the last game of the season.
Tyson Voth, feel good moment, get a touchdown for your
Yep.
senior.
You shattered the 24-game losing streak against Milan.
Yes.
I think, at the end of the day, I think these guys are going to be proud that they didn't get shut out tonight. I think they're proud that they got that win and finally broke that losing streak that has been haunting this
Round
program.
4.
As that
20.
is the 20
Nice cutback.
of Seth
Bryson
Hannick.
Johnson with a big hustle play.
A big man coming in, and a typically defensive lineman, and he catches up.
Seth Hannick with the carry. Got a gain of about, looks like 40 on the play.
And we
But-
got a flag.
Probably going to get, they're going to bring it back.
They're going to bring it way back, and 16 seconds, and they'll
We
stop
got-
the clock.
Putnam player, they should be keeping it going. Putnam players are lined up on the sideline to shake hands. Don't know why they stopped the clock.
No idea. Unless somebody called a timeout.
No, I don't think so. But you got half the team at Putnam's over on the sidelines ready to go across the 50. See if they wind him out.
There we go. Now the clock's winding. 12
That's going to
seconds.
take care of it. Final score. Putnam County Midgets 60. Highland Cougars 7 from Dave Mitchell Field here in Unionville.
Da.
Tell you what, Putnam County is a very great host.
Yes, thank you, the athletic director.
Don't want to say his name wrong, but that
Yeah, I had it and then I lost it, and I don't know where my sheet went. Calvin Heidenwith.
But yeah, they did a very good job of having everything set up for us here. Very, very gracious hosts.
Very nice press box.
Two-story one.
Yeah. I always
Okay.
love a multi-story one.
We're in the top part. The home team radio and the scoreboard and stuff, and the coaches are down low. The video, both video teams or groups are up here. So it's a very nice setup.
And if we got any other finals here, again, final here 60-7. We'll hopefully get Coach Caleb Arnsman up here.
Next week, it will be the district championship game here at Putnam County between the winner of the Scotland County and South Shelby game, which is going on right now.
And it still says it's in the third quarter, and it is a 1-point game, 14-13. Definitely going to be an interesting game. Mayor's Cup game, part 2, 34-0 Monroe City leads.
Still shocker to me. I mean, I didn't really see Palmyra winning that game, but to get what happened going on 34-0 was not what I was expecting.
Monroe City is very loaded this year. They
I don't
were,
know. I mean, yeah, but I mean, like the first time they played, it was 26-20.
yeah, it was a
Going-
close game, but I think Monroe City learned from their mistakes and
Going from 26-20 to what we had there is pretty impressive.
Hannibal is putting down Mexico 47-0. That says it's in the second quarter, but I bet you someone hasn't been updating the score stream, as you'll get Arnsman for us, right?
If he does not want, he's not coming up, can you give us a no and shake your hands
Yeah.
at us? That would be awesome.
We're going to hope to get him up here for last game. He's going to go talk to his players. Jeff, again, at the end of the day, I'm going to take the, no shutout at the end of the day there. And, just end your season, get the win. Come here. You battle one of the best teams probably in Class 1 right now, and you don't get shut out by them and close out the night.
Well, I think a big thing here is you see Putnam County has 15 seniors.
Yeah.
And we have 11 sophomores, and those 11 sophomores become 11 juniors. Get some more people to come out that could be very easily be that 15 like their seniors. If you have, 6 juniors
No,
right
that
now.
was me, sorry.
You have 6 juniors right now, and get a couple more up. I mean, you get those numbers up, you're set in the same situation there that they are in.
Yeah.
So,
how about we take a break? Let's discuss players of the games, and hopefully we'll get notification if Arnsman is coming or not. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back here with players of the game and more post-game thoughts brought to you by Phillips Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. We'll take a break and be back.
Arnold's Funeral Homes in Canton and Lewistown have been serving the area community for 5 generations. They're thankful to be an important part of the community. They provide compassionate funeral and cremation services to the community with a focus on honoring the memory of loved ones. They also offer professional and respectful services to support families during difficult times. That's Arnold's Funeral Homes in Canton and Lewistown, family service since 1898.
With the winter weather ending, your car is going to need a real deep cleaning, but you can't find the time. Take it to Sharp Custom Detailing in Lewistown, Missouri. They'll make your car look like it just came off the lot. Give us a call at 660-341-1269. From feed and fuel to fertilizer and farm supplies, Farmers Co-op has what you need. Call Mike Stauffer at 660-342-6788 and let your co-op keep your farm growing strong.
As welcome back, WTH Jeff Inning, your final from Dave Mitchell Field, 60-7. The Cougars fall and end their season. However, they don't end their season winless. Beating Milan 42-7 and then coming here and not getting shut out in your last home game. You give Tyson Voth some points on the year in his final district game. Which is why we will go as Tyson Voth for the Highland Cougars player of the game tonight. Got the touchdown tonight. Just has led this team on the offensive line, led this young offensive line all year long.
I mean that's a good choice. I mean,
Yeah.
he's
And credit to Gallus for getting the yards needed and then just stepping out of bounds there at the end to set that moment up and everything. Gallus says, at the end of the year, he is the points leader for this team. But to get that moment for both and for all the hard work he's put in on this team all year long, definitely well deserved and definitely going to give him player of the game for tonight.
Sounds good.
For Putnam County, we went with Campbell Johnson. Jeff, you got the stats there.
4 for 79 rushing wise. He scored 2 of the first 3 touchdowns. Really got him going. That 52-yard touchdown run. It wasn't. I mean, Highland was what they were getting some yards. They weren't going very fast. One big hit, and boom, he's down the sideline, gone for 52 yards, and that just got him going. Things kind of snowballed from there. Also did a great job on defense, going and making plays.
Still no real updates. They haven't even updated our game on ScoreStream for a little bit, so I think a lot of these games are behind. Hey, we got some score updates. Fourth quarter, Scotland County leads South Shelby currently 28-26. Now, again, before this game, we looked at it. South Shelby and Scotland County have met each other 8 times since 2010 is what we found. Scotland County is 0-8 against South Shelby, and 6 of those have been in state tournaments or district tournaments, which I guess really in the football term, the entire thing is state tournament. I mean, once you hit districts, it's all state at that point.
Yeah.
And so you go. Scotland County is looking to break that curse that they've had against the Cardinals. We'll probably hear on the KMEM Coaches Show. We'll be calling in on our way home and talking about the game here tonight and talking a little bit about Culver Stockton tomorrow, who's got a very big game tomorrow. Number 1 in the country, Grandview Vikings. They got to travel to Des Moines and play the Vikings.
That would. I mean, how far is Grandview away? Where are they at? Located at?
Des Moines, Iowa. So
That's not a horrible drive.
It's not. You want to know the worst drive? It's to Nebraska. But luckily that year, that will be next Saturday's game, senior night. Now they're slipping my name. The Peru State Bobcats will have to travel here. Last 3 years, I believe, the Wildcats have had to go to Peru State. Now they will finally have to come here. It's like a 4-hour drive there. It's the furthest drive in our conference, I would say. Arnsman down on the field, just hugging his players and everything, and
Putnam County's player Ridiger going over, giving a little bit of respect to the Cougar players.
And
that's the one thing I've kind of noticed too is the way the Putnam County players conducted themselves.
yes,
Very easily, you could be one of those teams. Some teams when you're really, really good, you're really, really arrogant. They just keep going. So,
well, Arnsman will not be available to come up. Again, thank you, Arnsman, for the opportunity this year to call the games and everything. Thank you, Ben Beaning, for getting us set up for all of the home games. Thank you to all the athletic directors for the road games. It's been a fun ride this year. It's been fun. I do kind of miss being on the sideline and filming and getting to interact with the players a little more. But this has definitely been fun.
it's a nice thing you've done because you like this tonight's perfect because you have a lot of people that couldn't make it to the game.
Yeah,
it's an easy way for them to do it. So thank you to my wife for letting me be going on some Friday nights.
And thank you,
Appreciate
Jeff,
that.
for joining me on a lot of these games.
Thank you for letting me do it. Like I said, what my wife and I always talked about. I was like, you'd always be good. You'd be good at this stuff. I'm like, oh, it'd be fun, but I've never thought I'd ever have a chance to do it. So this is kind of one of those itches I got scratched. So it's kind of fun. Yeah. So appreciate it.
And thank you to Jacob Jailing, who filled in at color on some nights. Thank you to Ty Kaiser for filling in on the making game. Thank you to the Highland coaching staff for providing stats, information that we needed. Thank you, Jeff, for getting all them stats and information. You have made my life so much easier this year because information is not easy at the high school level. I think I keep trying to steal your pen here. I don't know.
That was yours. Sure.
Is that one of mine? I don't remember bringing that one.
That's the one I brought.
Congratulations to these seniors on their season, their years here and everything. Connor Bartz, Maddox Wade, Tyson Voth, and Christopher Gauss on just their season or last season. It's not the season you wanted, but it's a season that you battled through and you tried to teach a lot of these young kids, don't put your head down don't beat yourself up over, a single play. You keep playing on no matter what. And that was the goal at the start of the season, was to just turn this program around in the sense of how the mentality of this program is and just, keeping your head up and not letting yourself get down.
The thing is, like the seniors did a great job leading. And I did one year in baseball. I asked my seniors, I go, when you were a freshman, what were your seniors like? What did you do that they liked? What did you do that they didn't like? To kind of give them an idea of what you wanted to be. And I think overall the seniors did a great job leading. I mean, you very rarely saw heads hanging down.
Yeah.
And there are some times where it could have been very easy to do and it didn't. So, I mean, kudos to them. Kudos to the kids that are sticking it out.
And so thank you to our wonderful sponsors. Of course, we will keep you guys as our sponsors through the basketball season. We will try and get a basketball schedule made, but with certain way things are going, we will have to figure some things out on what we're going to do for the basketball season for broadcasts. We will tell you this much. We will be broadcasting the Highland Canton regular season game. My ears. There we go. We will be broadcasting that game. That will be at Highland this year, so
we'll be at the scorers table.
Yep. So I'll probably have to get maybe Vaughn or somebody to join me, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you to our sponsors, Richard Horter Shelter Insurance, Jeff Whiston Farm Bureau Insurance, Mike Stauffer Farmers Co-op, Murphy Brothers Gas Station, Ayers Oil Company, B&B Farms, Hoeing Trucking, Design It in the Wild Tiger Boutique, Autumn Harvest Farms, Quarks Carpet Cleaning, Sharps Custom Detailing, Phillips Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, Arnold Funeral Home, Fleer Feed Incorporated. Thank you to Misha for allowing us to do this as well. Am I missing anything, Jeff?
I think that's it. I mean,
All right.
thank you to everybody just for doing it.
Yeah,
and
thank
all the
you everybody
listeners.
for tuning in and listening and giving me, reviews and criticisms and whatever. With that being said, your final from Dave Mitchell Field, 60-7. The Midgets will move on, and we will see you all in a few months. We'll keep your eyes out for Scoop articles, and that'll do it. And also thank you to Eric Corrick for providing the scoop and everything. So thank you all so much. Good